Hey everybody, welcome to the Northernlion Lab Super Show. It's the Wednesday, February 1st, 2017 edition. As always, I'm your host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Rock Lee Smile.
Just like to say welcome back to everybody from their vacation. I'm glad that you're here again. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, how was the show while we were gone?
Fuck, I don't understand how to reply to that. You broke me already.
You're right there. You're back into the swing of things.
Robert is also here.
I am also here. This is true, yeah.
Austin is also here.
I'm also here.
I figured it was time to split you guys apart as if you were two autonomous individuals.
That's generous.
Yeah.
Well, it would have helped your case if you didn't answer that question at the same time. Either way... We're going to play some Afterbirth Plus, and then in our middle section, we're going to play some... third section is going to be Golf with Your Friends. Middle section is going to be Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Why'd you do it in that order?
Because I forgot what the middle section was, but I knew that it was somewhere in my memory. So I issued a command to my brain that was like, hey, brain, get that. And while it was getting it, I said, Golf with Your Friends, which I remembered.
Buy me some time. Yeah, I got
that was in my RAM, exactly.
Oh.
Nick, how was Ireland?
Well, let's get the Isaac run started, and then we can start the show. I mean, that's usually...
No, I really appreciate that.
No, we're doing everything out of order, right?
No, yeah, we're doing, yeah, that's the third part, and then we're gonna do...
All right, so I'll tell you about Ireland, and then after I'm done, we'll talk about the seed.
Okay.
How does that work for you all?
Please.
I'm playing LSS mod, so...
on Monday's show, I already had to play Isaac by myself. Everybody else played freaking... Space Beast Terror Fright in the background.
That's weird. I have a seed now if you want it. It's for Eden.
All right. Eden seed.
Oh, you ready to Eden my seed? You gonna
I'm
be
ready,
eating
Nick.
it? 1ZMR.
Okay.
GJZR.
Beautiful. Someone in chat said, I'm watching Arrival and this might dead ass be the stupidest movie I've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah, look,
What?
I can understand thinking it's a little pretentious, but at the same time, you ever seen like fucking Dude, Where's My Car? Like,
I love that movie.
That movie has some of the best writing we've ever seen.
I really enjoyed that movie. It made me laugh my ass off.
You're being a little
That's fine.
hyperbolic here, Ryan. I mean, come on.
no,
man.
but it is stupid. Like, it's a stupid movie.
Wow.
Stupid movies are okay sometimes. No?
Look,
Yeah, no,
Yes.
they're great.
I enjoy stupid movies, but Kung Pao, Enter the Fist, yeah.
Literally, Kung Pao is the stupid movie that you enjoy.
Yeah,
can I
and
ask
it's
you an
terrible.
honest question? Like, I know we have to ask Nick about Ireland as well, and I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that. Have you ever, obviously this question's not for Rob, have you ever almost lost your car?
Josh has.
Yes, I have, yeah.
I don't think I have. I mean, I've lost my car in an accident before, but...
Right,
Oh
oh
my
my
God.
god, different.
Yeah,
I
no,
want
but I've
these
never lost it.
advisors.
I forgot where I parked in a parking lot once, but that was resolved very quickly.
See, usually I only do that by one lane. Usually I'm like, didn't I park here? Or was it one lane over? I usually lose it.
I
Never had
like,
it stolen. If that's what you mean.
we went to the ER like a month ago, and then I was parked in these like parking spots, but they were gonna expire. So eventually I had to like go move, and I parked on the street. But I was under duress, and I was like, I didn't remember where I parked, and it was just on the street in like downtown Vancouver. And I was like, well, 3 in the morning, time to go for a walk, I guess.
I can
I found
totally
it
see
pretty-
myself doing that.
I found it
Scary.
pretty quickly, but I was like, damn, dude, next time I should like take a photo of the intersection or something, or just remember it. That would also be good. It was pretty.
Probably just remember it.
You need one of
I
those
mean-
little tracking tiles, put it in your dashboard somewhere, and then you can find it through your phone.
I was kind of like, can't the government fix this for me? I was kind of like, how? Come on, I can't be I can be pretty stupid sometimes, but I can't be the only person who's ever almost lost their car because they forgot where they parked in a city. Like, I'm not saying it's a high percentage chance, but
Just remember to cross street like a real man.
I
That's
don't
what I
park
should've
in the
done.
city, man. I don't think I've ever parallel parked before, actually.
I'll do
That might be a
anything to
problem.
not park on the street. Like, I'll do anything. I'll pay $100 before I'll park on the street.
I've parallel parked before.
yeah, but have you
You
parallel
can't drive!
Well,
yes.
yes.
In what context did you parallel park? Was it a busy New York street with like tens of thousands of people honking behind you? Hey, schmoak!
Well, you're not allowed to parallel park in Manhattan or anything. Like, not really.
So where did you parallel park?
In, around where I live.
Is this a Rob story? That you
I mean,
can't
it's not really...
Did
get
you steal a
into?
car, Rob? Did you?
I
the suburbs?
I stole a car. Yes. No, not the suburbs. It was. I mean, it's New York. When you're not in Manhattan, it's not like crazy.
Why do you say it like that?
Manhattan?
What?
Yeah,
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Manhattan. That's what
Manhattan.
it is.
Nick's the one who just came back from Ireland.
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
No, that's
Chris Kattan.
Mario. Is what you're doing right now. It's Manhattan. That's what it's. That's
No,
how
it's Manhattan.
no, it's Manhattan.
And
If you went to a cocktail bar with your friends, Samantha, Carrie,
You're almost there.
I see where
got
this is
it.
going.
You can do this.
Oh,
We believe.
Meredith.
Is it the Golden Girls
Meredith,
now?
you mean?
Who's the other ones? I know all the actresses' names. I just don't know
Yeah.
the characters' names.
I don't think Carrie. Isn't Carrie just the name of?
That's
maybe
Sarah
it is
Jessica
Carrie.
Parker.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
And then
yeah.
Kim Cattrall is Samantha.
Yeah. Oh, there's Barbara and Susan.
Sandra
no,
and
isn't-
Rita.
Isn't Susan one of them actually?
No.
Maybe.
What the fuck are we talking about? Is what I want to
Sex
know.
in the City,
Sex in the
obviously.
City.
Oh, of course.
Never been forced to watch Sex in the City before?
Nope.
You're missing out. It's a great show.
Okay, wait. Chat, I need you to figure this out here. What's red-haired lady from Sex in the City? What's her name?
I'm gonna guess Betty. That's my
Charlotte and Miranda.
Probably. Oh,
Charlotte
Charlotte.
Miranda!
Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. Those are.
Thank you, chat.
And see, Meredith, that's pretty close to Miranda. You can
Yeah,
see
it's
where
close.
I was getting at there.
Yeah, she was like
Charlotte.
80 years old.
Yeah. Well, Meredith's not that old of a name.
That's an old person name.
What about Meredith Vieira?
She's an old person.
Yeah, but so is the lady who played Miranda.
Hi, Lynn.
Not at the
Anyway,
beginning. Yeah.
all right, Nick, how was Ireland?
It was pretty good.
Sick.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah.
So I had some mashed potatoes earlier. Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, I mean, the primary bulk of the vacation was mostly just like hanging out and watching Game of Thrones, which I know Ryan probably rather not talk about, so I won't dwell on that part.
Ryan would
I
be
mean, I wish-
furious if you went to Ireland just to watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You know they have it in America.
Yeah, but they don't have my girlfriend in America, and I like watching it with her. But we got a lot of nice dinners, and we hung out a lot, and we also did a couple escape rooms, which was the first thing for me. Met up with some of her friends, did a little bit of traveling around Ireland. All in all, it was a lovely, very tranquil, enjoyable time, and I feel very rested and relaxed as a result. I can't wait to go back. I love Ireland.
Yeah?
It's good to
Did
hear.
you eat a lot of Irish food?
Yeah,
Not
that's
that
what
much,
I'm-
honestly. We had just like food, just like all kinds of food. We even had pizza a couple of times.
How,
that sounds stupid.
Wait, don't tell Dan.
Don't tell Dan.
I did tell Dan. I tweeted it at him, actually. I'd send him a picture of the Irish pizza. And
And
wine.
this is there's
didn't
a
reply
thread of
for a while.
conversation here. What is on the Irish pizza? What kind of pizza did you get?
We got, all right, let me see if I can remember. Green
Sounds like it's a
peppers,
long list.
green
Okay.
peppers, olives, pepperoni,
Oh.
sweet corn, onions.
That doesn't fit on a
I think
pizza.
that was it.
You know what? Jess has told me about corn on a pizza as well, and I was equally incredulous about it.
It's fine.
but I could see it being good.
Well, I think like this is an opportunity for Canadians and Americans to finally agree, because like we don't do corn on pizza up here because that's sacrilegious.
Yeah.
But then like in Asia, they love it. They're
Really?
all about. They're all about corn in general.
Euthanasia?
I mean,
are they all about euthanasia?
Wow.
I mean, depending on the country, the birth rate can either be very low or extremely high. So I guess many of them are for the euthanasia. Yes. I don't
Lynn
like
said
corn on
olives,
a-
mushroom. Oh, I forgot mushrooms. Okay, that was it
Mushrooms.
Is there a point where there's just so many things you can't taste any of the
That's
things
too many
anymore?
vegetables.
Nah, it was
to be honest.
fantastic.
Yeah.
You take a
It's
bite,
the-
you're like, oh, it's mushroom, pepper, onion, broccoli,
Pepper
corn.
onion.
It's just too much.
They
all that.
that's a supreme pizza, isn't it? That's a supreme. That
It
sounds
was
like,
like,
a supreme.
well, we got them from Apache Pizza, and I can't remember, but they had a special name for it.
The hell's Apache pizza?
It's a pizza chain in Europe.
But named after like the Native American nation,
Yeah,
the Apaches.
that's exactly what it is. Yes.
That is
Somebody
You know-
remember the name of what that order is called? Because we just ordered that like 3 times over the course of the vacation. Somebody in
Is
chat
it
probably knows.
Supreme? God damn it! I picked up chocolate milk and I didn't know because it was Madrinas.
Milk is really good though.
No, I
Oh,
hate it. 'Cause
Madrinas.
then I have to keep clicking on the button instead.
Oh, it was Geronimo.
Oh.
We got a Geronimo.
pizza, or that's the name of the pizza?
That's the order of the pizza that we got with all that stuff on it.
Can they do that?
They did it!
What is
Yeah, but they're
preventing
the
them
ones
from
who,
doing
like-
it?
We gave them money.
They're the ones who came over here and took. I was gonna say our land. That isn't really how that works. Can they just do that? They're like, yeah, you know, we subjugated an entire race of people and then made a pizza chain based on them, and now we're profiting off their image.
It
that's
didn't
a-
feel right to me either, but like I just kind of rolled with it because the pizza was actually pretty good.
Do you
I
watch
mean,
the NFL at all?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
a good
Washington
point, yeah.
Redskins, really. You know.
Then, like, on a level above that, I'm also offended because for all the Native American stereotypes, I don't think good pizza is one of them.
How do you know? What if
Well,
that's
I
the
don't.
staple of
It's the
cuisine?
thing, but
So I had to go to
Irish-
Ireland to eat Native American pizza. That's my story.
the Irish didn't subjugate anyone. It's all the same. Irish, British.
I'm sure they
fucking-
subjugated someone. We can find one.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a good point.
Everyone in Europe subjugated someone at one point.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Every single one
Irish,
of them. You know who
British.
you are.
It's just the way of the fucking world.
It's the curl of the burl.
We're subjugating people right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
not.
Saturday, I'm like, hey, you guys want to go out and get some good subjugations on? And then my friends are like, yeah, dog, absolutely. Yeah.
How many syllables can you remove from
Let's
Manhattan?
go to Manhattan.
It's Manhattan.
Yeah, Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Don't you fucking forget it.
I live in New York, goddamn city.
Yeah, but you call things weird.
It's also called a gyro, chat.
Yeah,
Come at
gyro.
me.
Hey, do you want a gyro? Could I interest you in a plain pie instead?
Rob, how do you say badminton?
Badminton.
It's almost badminton. It's close.
Yeah,
wanna
but
play some
badminton.
badminton?
Well, actually, badminton. Yeah, it is sort of badminton.
Lynn says, I'll subjugate your ass, Ryan.
Whoa.
Ooh, wait.
Got
Pretty
him!
hot.
I mean, I'm not that, like, necessarily interested, but it doesn't sound that threatening.
Yeah,
I'll
we're gonna
say.
get some
Wow.
kinky shit on the show today, huh? This is like some serious fetish shit.
In many ways, that would be good because I would be free of the subjugation my ass has over me, which is basically like whatever it wants to do is doing, and I just got to enable it. If it's like, hey, take me to the bathroom so I can poop, I'm not gonna be like, no.
Dude, you gotta teach it a lesson. Be like, no, 5 more minutes. All right,
Yeah.
you can wait.
Yeah, I gotta poop right now. I'm gonna wait 3 hours.
Why didn't you go poop before the show?
I don't have time to poop before the show. The show was.
That's right. You take 800 years to poop. I forgot.
Well, yeah. Also, like I knew I was on like 4 minutes before it started. So.
Was there no
You know.
Dota to watch today?
Oh, is there not?
For
Well,
you to
I mean,
poop
that
with?
was on Monday's show. I was like, I gotta poop. But then we had like this appointment that we had to be at. And then Kate, you know, she got out of the bathroom like 10 minutes before we had to leave for the appointment. And I was just, I'll just wait till we get back. Till I poop. And then we got back like 10 minutes before the show. And I was like, I'll just wait till after the show. And then after the show I was like, I don't really have to poop that much anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went, to be honest
Right
with
back
you.
up into your stomach to
I guess it just
redigest.
body just consumed it for more fuel.
There's- You have
Honestly,
like a
it's
few
not that
different
bad.
sphincters along the course of your large intestine, and I think it'll get slotted back behind one of them eventually if you just keep pushing it back.
But like, does it stay there forever? Or
No,
what,
it just it ratchets back for a while until it like gets pushed forward again.
all right.
I would say your sphincter is definitely ratchet. Yeah.
Is that where that term came from?
Ratchet and
Yeah,
stank.
from your sphincter.
I knew a kid at school who would never poop at school.
I don't blame him.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't either.
Dude,
I
If
never
you're the
pooped.
pooping kid at school, you know how much shit you have to deal with?
There was like a 10-year period in my school career where I didn't poop at school.
I didn't poop in school.
I didn't do. Who poops at school?
I actually remember specifically that like in the 2nd grade, I pooped at school. And then I don't think I did it again until I had like a gastrointestinal emergency in junior year. And it
And
was
even
like a
then you thought
landmark
about
moment
it.
for me. 'Cause my identity was built around not pooping at school
Yeah.
in my own head, and I had to compromise that belief. or shit myself.
It's amazing the things that people don't know about you until the last moment. Like, your whole identity is based around not shitting, and that just never manifested for years.
It's very true. I mean, when you define yourself as, you know, as inaction, it's hard to demonstrate it, I guess.
I didn't start pooping in public like places. Well, I should say bathrooms, not places.
What?
But not just, you know, out in the open willy-nilly or anything. But I didn't start pooping in public bathrooms until I was in college, and I was forced to.
I still don't. Only if I have to.
Well, I live in a dorm where the only bathroom is the one your entire floor uses, and then
Yeah.
you got no choice, man.
The upside, though, of public bathrooms is that you're really not very much responsible for what happens to the toilet after you leave.
How's that an upside, though?
If you fuck that toilet up, you don't have to deal with it.
I've never had that scenario happen in real. I was talking about this with like Dan in a Hearthstone episode 2 weeks ago. I was
Really?
like, if you go to a public bathroom, I feel like there's like a 20% chance that whatever stall you walk into was fucked up somehow.
Yeah.
Like, it's shoved. There's just toilet paper shoved into it for no reason, or like someone took a big shit and then just like left it in there and did nothing about it, or piss all over the seat and just walk away. And like, I don't get why you would ever do that.
Yeah.
I will never forget. I was at work, and there were truck drivers at my job. They'd come in and leave, and he used the bathroom.
Come in and leave what?
He didn't just destroy the toilet. I have
salted
never
the earth?
seen. I had never seen a poop that big before. I was legitimately worried for his health. Like,
But he didn't flush.
he didn't flush. It wouldn't have fit. It was bigger than the fucking pipe. I'm not exaggerating.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's the life.
Toilet is what you're saying. Like,
Girthy.
Ever seen. I wondered how it was even possible. I questioned whether or not I was dreaming. It was just horrible.
You thought you were still on the plane because the poop didn't fit the pipe.
It was like, how did that poop? If it doesn't fit the pipe, how did it fit his pipe? I don't understand.
His pipe was bigger than the pipe.
Yeah,
Maybe he's
it
got a
had
big
to have
pipe,
been.
you know? You shouldn't judge him about it.
so like on the one end of the doesn't give a shit spectrum, there's
He
like
gave a shit.
there's well, yeah, the irony included, I guess, but there's the people who are like, yeah, I took a shit in the stall and I just didn't even flush. It would take me a fraction of a second, but
No, he
why?
knew.
That's
He
someone
knew.
else. I don't mind the shit being in there. The next person minds they should flush, right?
He got up and he's like, oh, that's not gonna... He just didn't even bother. Turns
I
around
got
and
back
walks away.
from McDonald's like a week ago, and my hands were full, and I dropped my soda on the sidewalk.
Oh,
and then I was
no.
like, I took the napkins out of the McDonald's bag and sopped up the spilled soda on the sidewalk. I'm not saying that everybody else is what's wrong with the world. However, at least flush the toilet.
What? What would have been the proper best procedure to go about with? Ask for someone to mop it up or ask for a mop?
On the sidewalk?
Yeah,
On the sidewalk?
Maybe, they would have just shot it with a hose.
Knocked on someone's door?
No, the McDonald's, I mean. They would have, like, shot it with the hose.
Yeah. Do they have a hose on hand?
They
ready to
have a
go?
hose.
They
They
must
always-
have a hose.
They gotta wash down the driveway, or the parking lot area.
I don't know, man.
I mean, like,
You don't think
I
they have a
suppose
hose?
Something in a restaurant, I'll clean it up, but the sidewalk?
No, you can't say it'll evaporate, chat, because if you said that, your shoes are gonna stick in it.
I didn't want somebody to step in it, you know?
You guys need to come to New York and see what true dirtiness is.
Yes.
Because you have no idea, really.
Well, I have.
Right, there is
actually
dirty
been
stuff.
to
Why do you think they
Manhattan.
took all the vowels out of Manhattan, man?
Yeah. Just got stolen, and everyone was like, you know, somebody else's problem.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm replacing those damn vowels.
Minuten.
Did you guys see that the secret room and the second secret room are in the same room?
My God.
What?
I've never seen that before.
That's incredible.
I don't know what you mean, to be honest with you.
On Catacombs 2, the room before the boss, to the right is the secret room, to the left is the second secret room.
Oh, they're not the same room. They're just off.
They're off the same room. I've never seen that
Okay,
before.
Okay. I was like, I thought you walked into a room and it was like a secret and a second secret room.
No. That'd be some Afterbirth Plus shit.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Question, what does 2 dice room do?
Rerolls
one knows.
all consumables on the ground.
All right, I did it.
I was talking about this in an episode like 2 months ago.
I will never remember them ever.
Half of those rooms fucking suck a lot.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
It's like all of them.
The 1 and 6 room are at least interesting, and the 5 room is interesting, and the 4 room is kind of interesting. So maybe not even half, but like a third. The 2 room is like, hey, if you got some pennies on the ground, we'll make them not pennies. And then the 3 room is like, if we got some pennies on the floor, we'll make them not pennies. Just make them all cooler. 2 in particular is just stupid. You spend 2 keys to maybe get your keys back. Bombs
Yeah,
are
I agree.
5's a good one. 5 gives you more stuff if you're not like,
Five's fun.
except
that one's
you know,
good.
unless you want to go to the hush, in which case, you know, good luck.
There's a mod that just writes what the dice rooms do in the dice rooms. I should really get that.
Ah, that's a good idea. I should get that too. Also, I'm smoking this run right now.
Yeah.
Really? Mine's going pretty slowly, actually.
Yeah.
Well, Austin, you're on your own run, aren't you? Or did you?
Yeah.
no, I'm on your run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys get angel rooms?
No.
No, I got really shit devil rooms. Fucking multi-dimensional baby and demon baby.
What's your problem with multi-dimensional baby?
Nothing, but when he's by himself, it could be a lot better.
Whoa, it's a half soul heart, half red heart.
Yeah.
My God.
They stole that from that one mod. What's it called?
Also known as a
Binding by
ghost
Isaac.
ball.
Community remix.
That's the one.
So what happened while I was gone? Anything good?
Trying to think, like.
Any fun
There's a new
LSS
president.
moments? No, I said anything good.
Hey-o.
Got him.
Good one.
Look at that, Trump.
No,
stat.
actually,
I'm
like,
sad.
no more Twitter. No more Twitter, please.
Yeah, for real though.
Never again.
I'm trying to think, like, what happened while we were gone?
This is the For
We had
Honor
like,
bit.
me, Malf, and Josh had like one really, really bad show, and then the
Oh.
rest of the shows were pretty good.
That's good. Play any new games? Or just
For
stick to
Honor.
the tried and
Like
true
Dungeon.
mostly?
Oh yeah, For Honor, and then there's that new Conan O'Brien game where you
Yeah.
see his butthole.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Make the boobs different sizes, I heard.
I played like 6 hours of that.
Why?
You know,
Wait, you can see their buttholes too?
They have like a little X, like if you're drawing a cat butt emoji.
Oh, that's not realistic.
Did you
I
know
don't know.
Far Cry Primal actually has shitty assholes in it?
but like it has like shit coming out of
You
the
can see in like when they fall over sometimes, like you beat them up upside the head with a rock or something. They fall over and their like kilt thing goes up, and you can just see their shitty assholes.
Like there's actually shit in the ass.
They're mudded up. It's nasty.
I hate that phrase.
Mudded up.
Got a case of the mud butt.
Mud in Manhattan.
That's what you call when you mod your game.
Sleepless in Seattle and mud in Manhattan.
Yo, once you guys come to, you will enjoy how people say it.
The Hutton of Mud.
That one show was so bad. Yeah, but it was like, it was bad, but it was good bad. It was like a train wreck of a somewhat decent show. It wasn't boring. It was just like a disaster.
We will call it Batang.
Oh yeah, Nick, I know you'll really enjoy this
Bad
news.
wrong.
Specifically for you. They added a bunch of new bit badges on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah.
knew about that. They should
So
add
now-
more of those like celebration how many months you've been subscribed badges because those are actually useful.
There's a
Wow.
Shots
What?
fired.
That wasn't shots fired.
The bit badges are cool. I like the bit badges.
They're not especially useful for me, but I think you knew that going in.
I feel like if you donate $10,000, Twitch should like send you.
A plaque.
Yeah, I actually agree.
Yeah, they should, honestly, yeah. Like a fucking Saudi prince.
Like
Wow.
that's crazy.
They can even wait 8 months to send it like YouTube does.
Wow. Yeah, does Bears have his yet? He got 100,000 subscribers like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That was like
No.
right before I left. So yeah, 10 years. It's been a
Oh,
long
no.
while.
No, is
What else?
Mathis's evil eye?
Oh no. What
Sorry,
else
Ron.
did you do in Ireland, Nick? I mean, the pizza thing, it's a good anecdote that for some reason it's called Apache pizza. But
Yeah, I don't know why. That's just their
Whenever
name.
you order it, or whenever you order another pizza, that
choose
pizza
your next
appears.
words carefully.
I was trying to make a Hearthstone joke. It
They
was
had-
long.
Oh, okay.
I know I don't want to keep railing on the pizza thing, but they did have like 20 different types of pizza all named after Native Americans.
I could probably name maybe like 5 Native American nations.
There was
What would
one.
the
There was like a
Sioux Nation-
Hiawatha.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's a person, not a
There's
nation.
yeah. I didn't say they were all nations. I just said after Native Americans. in
Oh,
general.
that's a problem. They have like a Pocahontas or something?
That I don't remember. Geronimo, I remember. I remember what I just said. Hiawatha.
The Huron.
Yeah.
Don't
Did
remember
they
that.
Do they have the Sioux Nation? Like, what would be on a Sioux Nation
Yeah,
pizza?
Algonquin.
Yeah. That's in my area.
Mm.
Well, it's really their area, if you like.
That's a good point, yeah.
Manhattan.
We went to the aquarium in Galway. That was nice.
Sick.
I got to see some weird fish that like wanted to hang out with lights. They would like pop out of the water and like wiggle their faces around. It was kind of cool. And we went to the beach there, like where the Irish wind blows you in half. That was pretty sweet.
That sounds pretty hot.
I'm saying it with my sort of sarcastic voice, but it was actually like a really fun adventure sort of thing. We walked up the coast for a while, and the wind was so strong you basically couldn't walk because it was pushing you back. It was an interesting moment. Very refreshing.
Yeah. They should just open up like a spa. Charge people like $100 to enter, and then be like, "Yeah, it's the wind spa." People will leave. They'll be like, "Wow, I feel so energized from being at the wind spa." I don't even know you can just get it for free.
It exfoliates the skin right off you, I think.
Oh Jesus!
I had my
Reminds me
first
of that.
Irish coffee. Lynn's drip feeding me all of the things that we did.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That was
See, had a
fine.
bunch of Baileys in it?
No, it was just like whiskey in coffee
Okay.
with like a foamy head.
Yeah, I like foamy heads.
That was nice. Walked around a few cathedrals, explored a few towns and places. Went to the IMA, that's the Irish Modern Museum
Oh.
of Art.
It should be. Sounds like it should be called the M.
No, of art. I didn't put the A.
Oh. Okay.
He left out important.
That is the important bit there, yeah.
This one sucks.
I don't know. It's like pretty okay.
You guys should have took my seed for fucking NLSS mod.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Rob's got the totally different seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like Guppy. I got like a million things. It feels good, man.
Emma Watson. That's pretty good.
I got an anecdote. It's not
All
about
right.
Ireland though.
Dope me.
So I follow A&W Canada on Twitter because
Nice.
The root
why
beer chain.
wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Right?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, I think I remember this.
And then like I keep following, like I don't know why, but whenever they get like a customer service complaint, they super tweet it. You know, like the opposite of a subtweet. So whenever they reply, you know, imagine if you like tweeted Delta Airlines and you're like, "Oh, the guy next to me smells real bad," and then you know they were like, "Whoa, we're very sorry for that. You know, we practice a smell agnostic environment on our airplane." You know, you get the idea.
Yeah.
But I think they're getting like real smarmy about it. Like they highlight like the worst comments that they get and then respond to them in the nicest way. And I'm almost losing support for them as a result. Like they had one, like their thing is they're like, we raise cows and chickens with no hormones. And then someone goes on Twitter, they were like, well, what do you do with the sick cows and chickens then? You kill them. And then they responded, well, actually, you know, we have an animal doctor come and look at them. And if it's determined that they'll not recover from the sickness, then we remove them to a different farm that doesn't supply our meats. And then you're like, no, you're right, I guess. And that's really cool. But at the same time, why don't you brag about us some more?
So I guess super tweeting it is their way of just kind of like pointing out that somebody's
Rubbing it
being a
in.
dick.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but then they're getting in hot water, honestly, because they used to sell one of the few fast food chains that sells a hot dog called the Whistle Dog. And then about 10 times a day, they have to tweet, yeah, sorry, we took out the Whistle Dog. And then I look at like all the tweets that are complaining about it. It's like, what the fuck, A&W Canada? What happened to the Whistle Dog? It's the only reason I went to your stupid store.
The only reason I'm still alive.
Yeah.
That's like the love for the McRib. You guys ever have a McRib?
Yeah, they're okay. They're
not had
not
one,
very
actually.
great. They're not very bad.
I have had one like somewhat recently. It's disgusting.
Oh,
This is real gross.
I think when we were younger, we had different standards, maybe.
No, well, yeah, because like when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, this looks dope. This is great. I like it. And then, but now it's just like half of it has like that microwave thing where half of it's just like hardened and crusty.
Oh, God.
And it's just like the sauce is just non-existent. It's just it's gross, man.
Just
Good reaction.
Yeah.
I just want the double XL chalupa from Taco Bell, man. Where did that go? Everywhere I look, people in chat will be like, "Oh shit, yeah, dude, the double XL chalupa, that was legit."
That was
like,
special
never
edition,
returned.
I thought. Limited edition.
Yeah, it was like for like a baseball promotion, but like, it was so good. It was so valuable too. It was like $4 for this giant ass chalupa.
Very valuable.
I
Did you guys hear about the double large Big Mac that they made recently?
No.
What is the double large
It's
Big Mac?
what is it, they call it, the Big Mac Grand or something like that? Grand Mac? And it's
Daddy Mac.
got patties the size of the quarter pounder. So they're not the little hockey puck discs. They're like much larger. They're like a Whopper size.
I actually did not know that the quarter pounder had larger patties than the Big Mac.
Yes. It's just much
Well, it's
larger.
a quarter pounder. Kangaroosta. Sorry.
So it will hopefully fill you up if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, but like a quarter pounder will fill you up too, right? I mean, it's like an 800-calorie sandwich.
You guys still get burgers from like McDonald's and stuff? I only get a burger from like Whataburger or Wendy's.
Look, we
or
don't all
something.
live in Texas, buddy.
I said Wendy's.
In Canada, well, yeah, but is it next to the McDonald's?
I mean, usually, yeah.
McDonald's
You
is
gotta
ubiquitous. Wherever you go, there's a McDonald's. So some people only have that.
Yeah.
I also, I forgot that, I mean, this is going to sound insulting. I don't mean it this way. You would, be like, I want this, I'm going to drive to that fast food restaurant. Whereas, if I'm like, I'm hungry, there's a McDonald's. That's my reasoning. Like, if the McDonald's is right there, and the Wendy's is, 300 meters away, I'm going to the McDonald's.
Really?
9 out
I
of
don't
10
know.
times, anyway.
Usually, I don't know. I've never had the problem of like, oh man, there's only a McDonald's here. It's usually like McDonald's, Jack in the Box, and then like a chicken place. It's like I'll take the chicken place or Jack in the Box, usually.
Hey, Austin.
What's up?
You love Chick-fil-A.
I do.
Do you know why you love Chick-fil-A?
Mostly their
like
politics.
how they make. Well, I mean, do you know what they do to their chicken?
They fry it in peanut oil.
Well, I mean, yes, but also
Got him.
the other thing that
Why don't you just tell him what answer you're looking for,
they
Rob?
brine it in pickle juice, which is awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, which is
Oh,
what gives it its specific flavor.
it's good.
It is
It's the
good.
best.
That actually
Makes you
ties
wanna-
into something that I was going to say to you, Austin,
Okay.
which is that the reason I get the McDonald's burger, it's like 80% for the pickle.
The pickle? Oh, I'm
The pickle.
Is it like they have better pickles or something?
I don't know,
or-
it's just like a warm pickle. Doesn't show up that often, and I like it. No
with
jokes.
That's fair,
Wait,
man.
you're after
I'm
a
not-
warm pickle, not a cold one?
I've had enough cold pickles in my life that I feel like a warm pickle is just nice.
No, McDonald's pickles are good. The thing that's weird on a McDonald's burger are those little onion squares.
Oh, those are fantastic. I can't get enough of
I'm
those.
for those, yeah.
I kind of am too, but then why are they little tiny onion squares?
What are you talking about? Why?
They've been diced and then
Yeah, but they're
placed
these
in the
tiny
frying
little-
simulator, and
They're just tiny little. Why do they make?
Are
them
you
like
asking
that?
for a strategy behind it?
I do want to know. Yeah, what is the? Is it more palatable to people?
It's
to
a
eat raw
better
onions?
surface ratio of a higher degree of onion coverage.
I also
Guess
feel like
so.
there's no risk of you biting into the burger and then you got a tough onion slice and you pull out the whole onion.
Right.
I just don't appreciate onions on burgers, man. It makes the whole burger taste like onion. The whole thing.
That only sucks if you don't like the taste of onion.
I mean, I do, but I don't want it over.
Guess what,
encompassing
fucker?
the
I like
entire
it.
Burger. You like it? I ain't gonna tell you not to eat it, but I always have to be like, no onions, please. I would like to taste the other things inside the burger.
No, Austin, I'm with you, dude. Raw onion. If you get that full disc, which
Don't
is what
ever
I
call me
assume you're
that
talking
again.
about. You know what he's talking about, the full disc of onion.
Yeah.
It overpowers it, man.
Nah.
It does.
Nah.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Did it overpower it?
I tell you what, I'm drinking cold brew coffee, and I've been using this French vanilla creamer, and it all kind of congealed at the bottom of the cup, and so so I just drank a mouthful.
You got the
of that.
jizz shot at the bottom.
Yeah, it was delicious, but it was also just like, damn.
Yeah, I always mix my coffee just because that happens. You let the cream sit there. It'll you'll get a very sweet sip at the end of the.
That's what they call it in the industry, a very sweet sip.
Is that what those stir sticks are there for? I'm being real with you.
I just played an entire womb floor on one heart, and I just walked onto the spike.
You also died to the spikes?
Yeah,
I died of the spikes too!
the run was so bad.
I just didn't point it out because it was so dumb.
Wait, Tomo's pregnant?
No, Tomo's not. That'd be weird. He's a boy cat.
Oh,
Boys,
yeah.
boys
that
can
makes
get
sense.
pregnant. Didn't you see the Schwarzenegger movie?
Yeah, Danny DeVito's
Predator?
in it. Yeah, that's the one.
Danny DeVito got him pregnant.
Yeah, Danny DeVito impregnated Predator.
I don't want to kill the momentum of the stream, but
Yeah, I
we
do.
all agree. Thanks, Kangaroosta, for the big.
Yeah,
seriously, yeah. For real.
Kangaroo replied to the emails that we sent you to find out where you live so we can send you something nice. Don't be concerned about it, us selling your identity for one, but also secondly, it's not gonna be that nice. So you don't need to you don't need to be oh, that you don't have to do that. We have to do something. It's not gonna be like a freaking Mercedes or something.
If we all pitch in, it could be a Mercedes.
If he donates enough money, it would be a Mercedes, right? He just
Yeah.
buy it for himself through you.
He's a pink badge in my chat. That's the new one.
Yeah.
Pink bitch.
Pinky bitch.
I have another anecdote.
Yeah.
Is that what we do? We just say we have an anecdote.
I have an
anecdote.
anecdote. So Kate and I were on the SkyTrain today, our
Yeah.
version of the light rail transit, and
Yeah.
there was. I don't say this to stigmatize mental illness. There's a lot of mental illness in Vancouver.
all right. This story started.
I always
I'm
know
just
how
saying,
this sentence goes.
Especially in downtown Vancouver, there's a lot of people who are not quite all there. Something's gone wrong, et cetera, et cetera.
A little bit pink
So this
bitch.
is not necessarily just to make fun of this guy's mental. Okay, I want that to be out there right off the bat. But then, we got on. We're only going 4 stops, and this guy is like, "Swear to God, if anybody gets on this fucking SkyTrain with a backpack, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind." Says on the, and he just gets louder and louder over the course of his one-stop ride. It says on the fucking train when you get on, take your knapsacks off. Next time I see someone with a knapsack on, I'm putting my knapsack on and I'm gonna fucking knock him over. And he's just getting increasingly irate. Then he's yelling, and he's like, "Anyone who wears a knapsack on the SkyTrain," this is where it gets a little sad, "must be stupider than I am, and I have a fucking brain injury." And okay, we're all right, and then he gets off, and what's great is that he gets
that's
off.
gross.
The person who gets on and stands in the spot where he was standing is a 6'8" bodybuilder. It's -4 or something here, and he's wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I don't know what to show off or because his muscles just generate that much heat. And he has a backpack on and stands right at the door. He got replaced with a dude that first off would have, good luck trying to knock this guy over. And then secondly, embodied everything that he hated about society.
That was a very Seinfeldian story. I liked it.
It was a beautiful irony that I enjoyed personally. But also, we were kind of I'm not even wearing a backpack, but I hope he's not talking about me.
That reminds me of, you guys see that Reddit post of Jason Momoa recently?
Oh, with the bodyguards.
Yeah. Where it's Jason Momoa looks like his bodyguards are the mini bosses that you have to face before you. But seriously, when you see his bodyguards there, it's just Jesus Christ, that man is massive. He's gigantic. Who would fuck with that guy?
No one. Literally no one would.
How much would you have to be paid to pick a fight with Jason Momoa?
Well,
How much are the medical bills going to cost?
yeah, that's the thing.
That's a good point, yeah.
And it's also what does pick a fight mean? If you gave me $100 million, I'd run up and punch him in the face.
Really?
He's probably not going to kill me for doing it. I'd split the money with him.
Yeah,
He
well,
might kill you
alright.
by accident.
No, if he punches me once, I'm confident I could survive a punch from Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Probably one. Yeah.
I was gonna say, if I get knocked down and I'm like unconscious and he hits me in the head again, I'm done. But
He crushes your freaking skull like a cantaloupe at that point, right?
He strikes me as the kind of guy, he'd only hit as hard as he needs to hit, you know? Once you have, like, true power, then the only
Learn how
way
to
you can
use it.
exercise that power is through restraint, so... or something.
It's
I
probably
don't
where
know.
he gets
All right, I have another Ireland anecdote. If we're doing more anecdotes. So we went to, or wanted to go to the movies at one point, which is
Is that
a
a
thing
problem
that
in Ireland? Like,
it turns out, yeah, actually.
put your name on a list or something?
We were looking for movies to watch, and we were surprised by the incredible dearth of movies. And we're like, well, I haven't seen Star Wars still, right? So, like, that's got to be the thing to see at this point, since most of the other ones are off the table. Turns out, biggest place in that city did not show Star Wars anymore. But, you know what they did show? Fucking
Resident
Sully.
Porn.
Oh, wow, that came out like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Really?
So that's odd to me,
yeah.
and that's the extent of my anecdote.
Oh, did you see it?
We didn't go to the movies, no.
Okay.
You should have seen. I wanted. You should
I've
have
seen
told us,
Sully
like, how
already.
big-
I've seen
Well,
it.
yeah, but don't you want to know how big the crowds are? Like, I would have spent tickets. To
They're
see how many people were in
gargantuan.
the seats. Yeah, like, what if that's like the most popular movie in Ireland?
I
You
don't
You
know.
find out it's packed. Like, oh, sorry, tickets are sold out to Sully. At, 8 p.m.
Oh,
You wanna-
Lynn's shouting in all caps.
At number one, Sully.
Lynn says we get stuff after you. I know, but it's just weird. Why Sully, though?
That's like way later though.
Well, Tom Hanks strikes me as like a safe export, though, right? Is like
Yeah,
you're gonna
everybody
be
loves him.
stoked. Yeah, you're like maybe you're not gonna send Sausage Party to Europe. People hate Seth Rogen or something, but
I mean, are there any good movies out right now
Yeah, Rogue One.
besides Rogue One?
There was what's that other one that people are?
Sausage Party?
No, there's the new Harry Potter thing that people want to see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fantastic Beats and Where to Drop Them. Yeah, I wanted to see
Yeah,
that
that's
too.
the one. Yeah.
That's
I stole that from
was like, what,
Ashens.
November though?
something like that. I mean, we saw that.
was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was
because we
November.
saw that. Or sorry, we saw that at the theater when we saw Arrival. We didn't see
Oh.
the movie, but we saw that people were like wearing their Harry Potter scarves and stuff, and being like, "Can't wait to see this movie."
Dude, I'm really excited for that DVD train because I'm gonna watch Arrival, Doctor Strange, Fantastic
Yeah.
Beasts.
Me too. Yeah, I can't wait.
I haven't seen any of those.
I know.
Me either.
They're all gonna be out at the same time. It's the dream.
Yeah, wasn't there? Did they have like Moonlight or Manchester by the Sea or something?
I don't think they had either of those.
Actually, speaking of things coming out, like April. I was talking about it today.
something.
Apparently, April. Well, yeah, I'm going to talk about April and how it's going to be a great month for television shows.
Oh yeah, dude, I know the Good Wife spinoff starring Christine Baranski called The Good Fight comes out on CBS Digital.
That is a joke, right? Like I don't know enough to know whether that's a
That's
joke.
not a joke.
That's not
You're
a
a
joke.
joke.
All of that isn't a joke?
That's amazing.
Even the name?
You got a problem with Christine Baranski?
No,
She was
it's
the best
just-
part of the
No,
Grinch.
the name of the show.
The Good Fight.
The Good Fight.
The Good Fight.
It's
This
like
is a bad
slightly
name. It's a bad name.
twisted off of The Good Wife.
You got it right there.
It's just strange.
What
It's
is this,
Dr.
some kind
Strange.
of good fight?
What shows are coming out that Rob's excited about? Is it the new Orange is the New Black yet? Is that out?
Doctor Who, Better Call Saul.
Oh,
and
Better Call
Game of
Saul!
Thrones. Yeah,
And what was the last one?
Game of Thrones.
Nope, that's June, dude.
That's June.
Oh yeah, they're having a
Okay.
late release. Well, still, that's when it normally would be. It's
November in Ireland.
Shows.
You can't just say because when it used to be is reason to be excited about that month.
I'm excited about April for Game of Thrones. That's not playing.
That's
I'm
strange.
excited for April 2022 when the book comes out. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Still hasn't released that, huh?
So
It must be pretty fucked up to be
Oh, yeah.
George R.R. Martin, though. Because, like, people when they
George
meet him in
R.
real life,
Binks.
they must be like, hey, come out with that book before you die, please. It's like, really, as a human being, like a horrible thing
Yeah.
to have to hear all the time.
You're a
Hey, you
vehicle
fat
for
sack
this.
of shit.
This
You geriatric fuck, I really hope you can come out with one more product I can buy before you kick the bucket.
There's a group of people who are legitimately like they crusade of anger at him. Like,
Oh no.
they are very unhappy with the fact that he hasn't completed the book yet.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that episode of Orange is the New Black where Crazy Eyes writes the romantic fiction story, and then everyone just wants nothing but that. And then they sort of like dehumanize her by the end because they just want her to write the thing so badly.
Yeah, I remember that. That was one of the last episodes I watched in season 3.
I didn't watch any of season 3. I stopped halfway through season 2.
I stuck through all the way to the new ones. That was alright.
It's a good show. I just got bored of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it got bored of you.
Probably did.
Shit.
Chess says Dublin isn't even real. Well,
Well,
where the hell was I?
You were in Lubden.
Alright, I like
Lubden.
Lubden.
The, well, Better Call Saul, Doctor Who, Capaldi's last season. I mean, hey, it's exciting. There's got to be something else coming out in April besides The Good Fight.
I heard Moffat stopped
problem?
writing Doctor Who. Is that true?
Yeah, this is his last season.
Is that good?
And good.
That's good, right?
That's good, yeah. It's, like, it's good.
It's good. Alright.
Did you guys know that when
about
you
it.
say Moffat, I think of the Canadian Hanson knockoff, the Moffats, that were really popular for like 3 years up here?
I didn't know that. I think
Yep.
of the Muppets.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Never seen that show.
Oh, is there an owl in the background?
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
What are you hearing?
I thought I just heard an owl in somebody's mic.
Nope.
Really?
Did not hear that.
I didn't hear that either.
You okay, Nick?
Dang. Nope. Just hearing owls, apparently.
That doesn't
seeing
sound
birds.
so bad,
I'm
really.
too far gone. Throw me in the trash.
I'd like to hear some owls sometimes.
I almost never want to hear an owl.
Why?
Yeah?
Because
What's the problem with owls?
well, if I ask to hear an owl, then I want to hear an owl. If I'm just hanging out in my house and I hear an owl, that's a fucking problem, isn't it? I gotta call somebody. They gotta call the city. There's an owl in my house.
Oh, well, we just make it in
Owls can't be outside?
Well, where else was he?
Well, be outside your window.
Yeah.
I live in the
Do you not have trees?
I mean, maybe you have a patio?
There's urban owls.
It's like a
Yeah, there's
tiny
urban
one.
owls.
There's no
You
urban
could
owls.
be on the patio.
There's absolutely urban owls.
There's no
There's
urban
urban
owls
owls.
here.
Look,
There's
I'm
urban-
producing a movie about it called Urban Owls.
Yeah,
They
they keep
15
them,
minutes away from here, urban owls. Here,
They-
no urban owls.
They keep them at urban owl fitters.
Oh,
That's a good one.
I know what the owl was now. It was because I got the dog tooth and it barked at the moon. That's what it was.
Ow!
See, if I heard a howl, I'd be like, hey, cute dog around somewhere.
Well, you're talking, so I didn't hear it very clearly. I
Oh,
thought
I'm
it was
sorry.
an owl.
This was my
I didn't
fault. You
say
got
you
barked at the
shouldn't
moon.
talk.
I
Yeah,
just-
Ryan, why don't you shut the
Jeez,
fuck up?
I
How about
didn't
that?
realize, like,
Honestly, like,
it's about time we finally getting it out there.
r/NLSS Circle Jerk drama alert.
I love urban owls.
Drama.
NLSS crew splitting up? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Manhattan.
We're not going to
Hello,
talk about
Kate.
drama?
What you got there? It's a
Urban
big
owl.
old box of tea.
I want some
Kate,
tea.
what's your tea count?
Oh, you guys will be happy to know I purchased some granola bars.
Oh, dude,
What
I'm
kind?
seriously like so happy that you've chosen to consume energy to fuel your metabolic processes.
Why should we be happy about that?
Because this dude, he's like, hey, let's do like a 4-hour stream and then I'll be on the whole NLSS and then we'll record 7 videos and then I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, whoops, I didn't eat anything all day except for like at the end of the day, eat like one 2,000 calorie meal and then start it all over the next day.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't that far off today. I did have some leftover mashed potatoes today.
If you're only gonna eat 1 meal a day, it actually has to be like engineered in a laboratory to give you all of the nutrients that you're missing out on.
It's the astronaut ice cream. You should just eat a box of that.
Yeah,
I would happily do
Soylent,
that.
right? That thing sponsored
Yeah.
all the streamers?
Yeah. Oh, they sponsor streamers now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hoffer's sponsored by Soylent.
Really?
Yup.
Gamer
Soylent-
fuel.
G
That's-
Fuel is the one that I was thinking.
Soylent
of.
is people, right?
Well, in
Yeah.
the movie it is. They chose like a very strange.
Why
why
would you
did
make
they-
your name after Soylent being people?
Maybe it just is people.
It
Also,
probably
Rob,
is
how are you
people.
not sponsored by them, considering how much you want to eat people?
Yeah,
it's got a good point.
Hey, somebody get me in touch with the Soylent people, and I'll eat. Some
I'll
human
eat them.
flesh. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Soylent actually like you guys perhaps like from the way that I speak privately are gonna disbelieve me when I say this, but Soylent as a product embodies a lot of things that I think people should not be braggadocious of. Like, for example, hey, you ever been too busy to eat a piece of fruit? Rather than taking like 10 seconds out of your day to eat an apple, why don't you just drink 6 of these a day and then, you know, get to work at your $40 million startup?
You ever eaten a raspberry? It takes literally 1 second to put it in your mouth.
But you gotta go buy it. You gotta, you know, take the groceries in. Is annoying.
You're getting the
right?
groceries anyway. The fruit's just a byproduct.
Not if you're getting Soylent.
How are you getting it without the groceries?
Oh, Amazon
sending it
delivery
to you?
probably.
All right.
You know, actually, when I was younger, I had considered, like while I was in college, I considered buying one of those somvival packs that have like a year worth of food.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's economical. I still
it's like
kind of feel that way.
Yeah, you can get it at Costco for like $2 grand or something, and then it's...
That wasn't college, Rob. I think we talked about that in Magic.
It's entirely possible.
I think we were coming up with like the budgetary concerns required for if that was a good idea, like value-wise or not.
I mean, I could see that being a Magic conversation.
Well, I
but I
thought
did
it-
also do that.
I thought I saw that it was like roughly like $7 to $10 a day for a full year's worth of food. So, you know, that's
Even less than that, honestly.
that's pretty good, although you can get better. And then you add in the convenience over top of just being like, hey, it's dinner time. Open the box.
Exactly, yeah.
A meal.
That's their
300
slogan. It's dinner time. Open the box.
Yeah, the cats are going. They're going crazy, dude.
You heard him? I didn't hear that.
Maybe they want some
Garbage.
Some Soylent. Yeah,
They want some food, but like, if you ever want to hate your pets, try to restrict their diet.
Okay.
It's like the worst thing in the world. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, if the juice is worth the squeeze, man.
Do your
Like-
cats go like extra crazy when you're about to feed them and they know that you're about to feed them? Because my
Yeah.
cats they'll do the meow thing, but they'll do the meow, wow, 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 wow. Like they'll just like insinuate their
become
their
a dog?
meows.
Bow, bow, bow.
Dude,
I don't like it.
funny
Like,
noises.
these freaking cats, like, they think they own the place. Like, in my office, I have to walk by where their food dishes are to do anything. Like, if I want to go to the bathroom or get some water, I have to walk by the food dishes. And then Ruka waits out there until we feed him. So he'll be there for like 3 hours. And then when I walk out, he sounds the alarm, and Tomo gets up from his hibernation, and is like, oh shit, food time. And he like runs out and meows at me again. And I'm like, nah, I'm just taking a piss. Sorry, dinner time's in like, 4.5 hours. And then they just bother me all day.
Why don't you just feed your cats, you evil man?
Well, it's for their own health, I want them to.
They don't know that.
I want them to live a long time and have sleek, healthy bodies. But
Ugh, that's a strange choice of words, to be totally honest with you.
Sleek, sexual cat bodies.
There's something to say? Something to tell us?
they like refuse to just be normal. Like Ruka comes in here and then he like bites a cord, and I go, get out of here. And then I close the door, and then he just like scratches the door for like an hour.
Oh yeah, I hate that. People say put like lemon juice or something on your door, they'll stop scratching it.
No, then they'll start eating it because they're being starved to death by their
They're not
owner.
being starved. Everyone's like, why don't you just feed them an hour earlier? That's how they get into your head. You start feeding them at 6 p.m. and
They're
then,
training
a
you.
month later,
exactly.
they've gotten 1 extra meal out of it.
You should let them train you, though. At this point, might as well. I don't know. I'd be a terrible pet owner. I would like totally over-treat my dog.
It's
If I
very
had a
easy
dog.
to do that.
Yeah.
They really reinforce you with that it's a great idea. So it becomes very easy to overfeed and overtreat your dog. Rarely will they be like, you know what, man, I've had enough.
What's
I
that
have
one do?
finished my run.
Oh.
How are you guys doing?
I'm in limbo hell. I think
I've
I'm
already
done
beaten
with
the
Isaac.
run, and I'm on the womb, so I'm ready to go whenever. I don't mind.
Why not just put food out so they can eat and not bother you? Because you put the food out, and then they eat it all.
What?
It's a situation. You
Eat it
feed, it's
all?
dinner time. You feed them. They eat like 50% now, and then they eat 50% over the rest of the day. And then, like, it's not like I'm like, okay, dinner time's over. I put the rest of their food in the trash. Like, we feed them once a day, and they run out of food like 18 hours after they eat, and then for the next 6 hours, they're like, I'm gonna starve to death. So
Why don't you get one of those automatic food things for the cat?
Yeah,
so
the
that they're
dishes
no
with a
longer-
timer, and then
Yeah.
you
I
don't
want
have
it
to
to,
be the
like-
one responsible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
but I
no
don't want
longer
it to be,
beholden
like,
to you. They
linked
have
into,
now
like,
a food god.
Fucking Taiwanese botnet or something like that.
Yeah,
And
man. You seen Black
Eat off my
Mirror, dude?
fridge.
It'll end poorly for sure.
I don't want to like be away and then get like a text from my feeder that's like, give us $50,000 or we're not gonna feed your cat.
Cat never eats a cat.
I'm okay with doing stuff manually.
I never even thought of that as a reason to be concerned.
I mean, like, my cats, I just leave the food out, and if they need more, I refill it, and it's that. Except it's weird. Like, one of my cats stopped, I can remember, he stopped eating dry food, and I was really worried about him. I was like, oh no, what's wrong? And I had to start feeding him wet food, because it was all he would eat.
Oh, he
And then
trained it.
come, like, a week ago, like, after feeding him wet food for, like, 2 months, I bought a new brand of dry food for the other cat, and he was like, oh shit, new food, and he started eating it.
I forgot what this is.
But he thought it was wet food, so he was just swallowing it. And I was like,
Oh,
you
no.
dumbass,
What?
stop doing this. You can't do that, you're going to choke. But eventually he realized, oh yeah, I can chew and eat this. And now he's eating dry food
You
again.
forgot
and
what textures are? That's
I-
weird.
I don't know what's wrong with this cat. He's a fucking idiot, but I love him.
All right, I'm running ads and
Let's do it.
I'm gonna open Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Oh yeah, that's what we're playing second,
So we're playing second
in
here.
case you were concerned.
In the meantime, as well, I'm gonna do shout outs. Bet you didn't miss this part, Nick.
I'm gonna do mine at the end. I've got a bunch too. I'll wait till the end. Sorry, everybody.
Fuzzy Peach Man, cognitive dissonant. Wait. Oh, I hate with Streamlabs. Sometimes it just grabs your mouse and it's
Yeah,
like,
just
you
moves
can't
it all
use this.
willy nilly.
It's like, you can't use this anymore. Just make a bigger scroll bar. Just make a bigger scroll bar,
I agree.
dude.
I think you should
Okay,
fix this
it's-
thing.
I don't know anything about web development, unfortunately. If I made it, it would look like it was your fucking bank's back end thing. You know, when you're like,
Yeah.
I'd like to move some money into this account, and they show you like this 1940s World War II era computer screen they've got. Or if you
Like
ever try to like
Fallout.
return something at a Best Buy, and you're just like, people still make programs that look like
Yeah,
this?
it's like the Fallout hacking. thing.
Exactly. It looks like a Fallout terminal. Cognitive Dissonant, Dudok22. My name is not Snake. MC GTR Rick. Dead Dogs I13. Nearly Dutch. Kluska92. Trusty Old Patches. Jake Monroe. Shlomo122. I Has a Carrot. Polaconer. The Steel Gamer. Sir Jiba. Fidel Castro. Too Many Toastas. Country Hat. Join 213. Squiver. Wild Brown Rice. Mini Pyro. Ryan the Redwood. It's they named me in college. ID 319, The Hasmo, Noah.com, Surreal Lemming, Dire Straits 827, Warm Pancakes, Solipsistful, Steno Rhino, Mr. Sam 993, Wenjivis Undead Wolf 269, Condor 2345, Metal Neo Hunter, JJW 123, Mecha Zelder, Thoniar, Nappy Hole. Can I say that?
Yeah, that's fine. You can say that. Sure.
Okay.
It wasn't good for Don Imus, though. I'll tell you that much.
I like.
Good, deep cut. Don Imus. Spoilding. Myrmidon 3240 says, I haven't had a shit last less than 10 minutes since I was 16. I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Disco Gypsy Fish. Jedi Aaron. M. Wilson 134. Mahogany Pelican. Nordfred. Not Chase 15. Decession. Cummins Cedar. Andy 7236. Larry Garbage. Mr. Debatable. Pondbird. Eliversaurus, Slavok, Max Loreskill, MWR 1021, Michael A. L. Fox says you suck at Factorio, Elder Horse God,
Aw.
Revila Waldo, Clanat RS, Dr. Droxy, or Dr. Oxy, Andy Ask LP, Anal Docking, Jeff LO320, Aston 1995, Classy Pie, Tomato Bob, Winter Sun, The Kindled, Doom Quill, Killbud 69, GG Fawns, Dullids Hyatt, Shockwave 527, Vomit 1981, Turtle Teen, Revian Ariel, The Third Planet, Come On Eileen 13, Big Bad Wolf, Seeds Range, Honky Grandma Be Trippin', Flurp 89, Lupitar the Puppet Master. Thank you.
So
Wasn't
anal
Seeds
docking,
rank?
would that? What's that?
And then for bits, Galactic Sea, Anonymous, really cool stew, and then of course like Kangaroosta ridiculously. So that is absurd.
Yeah.
Please respond to the email. and I'll send you a signed headshot or something. And a coupon for 15% off any merch in the store.
Those headshots are very valuable. You can't just get one of those.
I don't have any headshots, sadly.
We should all get headshots at PAX.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Just walk into a modeling agency.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they would hook us up.
See if we get a job, dude. So anal docking.
Yes.
Is that like when two prolapsed anuses?
Oh my
like,
God,
come together?
Rob! No, stop!
Man.
He said he did. He responded, but he said, "Don't send me anything." And he didn't give me the address, unless he did, in which case I'll talk to somebody else. I'll talk to my people.
Give it to someone else, yeah.
All right. Nick, are you going to host?
If you want me to, sure.
Please do.
Yeah, we have the Nick filter now for Rob stories. It's perfect. We got it back.
Was Nick here when we talked about circumcision for like...
No, he wasn't.
Nah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I've been a part of several circumcision discussions before. This is nothing new to me.
You know,
I think
sometimes they
I think
bite
you would have
off.
liked it.
Oh.
You know, sometimes like goats, they bite off the dick skin in some places.
Like
what
on their
what
own
part of
dicks.
Reddit did you read that on, Rob?
I don't know.
We're getting goats in chat that can be like, Rob, shut up. Oh my God.
It'll probably be all the chat. I can't wait.
Nick, invite me.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Nick, invite me.
So you better get this party started.
I'm coming up and I'm coming.
Ah.
Did you know Pink was named like the best-selling female artist of the 2010s?
Really?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Or sorry, not the 2010s, sorry, the 2000 to 2010.
Oh, I'm about to
I
say
was gonna say, yeah.
it's still weird, but I guess.
No, I mean, no, that makes sense. I guess she was popular then. Yeah.
But like,
Beyonce or
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pink is like, I feel like she got there on the backs of like 10 songs that peaked at number 6.
I feel like we're always constantly surprised about the number ones that people had, because like Smash Mouth had 2 number 1s or something.
Oh,
right?
I bet they had 2.
They had
Walking on the Sun
4.
and All Star. 4
Yeah.
number 1s?
Yeah. See,
What
that's
else?
what I mean.
What else hit number 1?
Hang on.
4?
I'm a believer.
That hit
Okay.
number 1?
Yeah.
Prove it. I
I
want
mean,
to see the
Shrek,
charts.
man. Shrek, was
Shrek
big.
had a ton of Smash Mouth songs in it.
Yes, I know,
Yeah.
but did it hit number 1?
Did it have the melody of Under Pressure by Queen?
Smash
I
Mouth
bet you Pink had a
Wikipedia?
couple number 1s.
I bet they have 2. I bet it is even. Whenever you look at a band's Wikipedia, the song that you wouldn't expect to be number 1 is number 1, and then like their biggest hit was like peaked at number 4.
Yeah.
Did you know Steve Harwell is almost the only constant of Smash Mouth? Paul DeListe was the other that's been through the whole band, but everyone
Oh, of
else has
course.
changed on and off.
Was Steve Harvey ever in Smash Mouth?
Yes, in
Oh, okay.
2003 for 1 month.
Oh. Well, there you go.
1 week. 1 week is by the Bare Naked Ladies.
How many number 1s did Pink have?
I'm
though?
still
That's what I
working on
wanna know.
finding this number 1 thing.
Mm.
No, 1 week is by Michael Jackson.
How do I do this?
It's
Art
been
history.
1 week since you looked at me.
It's just like the emotion that I get from Harrison Ford.
That's my new karaoke dream is Stand By Me, and then you just sing 1 week over top of it.
I know, chat.
Nick.
So good.
Nick.
Walking on the Sun did peak at number 1.
Vote here, buddy.
Yeah.
It's getting important information.
All Star peaked at number 2.
Yeah, I believe that.
And that's it.
They did have 2.
They
There you go.
have a bunch of other ones, but like nothing made it to the top few.
Where did Pacific Coast Party peak? But before you answer that question, please vote.
Pacific Ghost Ghost Party? That's what I wanted to say.
Oh, Pacific Ghost Party.
114 in the U.S.
Yeah, that was big.
114?
That was its peak.
Wow.
It was one of the top 115 songs in America briefly.
That. Wow.
Sadly, I still know like all the words.
Chat, someone get us the Pink stats. I want to know the Pink stats.
Yeah, give me
I
the
mean,
pink
I can give you
stats.
some pink stats.
It's gross.
Wait, is this solvable?
Yeah.
Oh, I died. So enjoy your points.
First points get fucked.
Walking
Sorry.
on the Song did not hit number 1. It only hit number 1 on the adult top 40. Yeah, we got to
that's
talk
hot.
specifically about the Hot 200.
I'll be walking on your son.
What about the Hot
Really?
2 million? How many songs do you guys think come out in a day
Like
in America?
50.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
It's got to be more than that.
I
What do you
think if
mean
you're
come out?
if you're at all
That's a
popular
good question.
and you release a song, it's guaranteed to at least hit like the top 150. Like if, let's say like Maroon 5 puts out a clunker, that's still, come on, that's going top 75, even if they literally are just like, it's a remixed like Hitler speech or something. Just on brand recognition alone, it's making it.
Why hasn't anybody done that? Like, destroyed their image to promote neo-Nazism?
Not profitable, probably.
It's probably not. Probably not long term.
I'm just
but
gonna take the high road.
Yeah, dude.
Don't try to tell me that Pink is Canadian. I know she's not. She's from Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
Why do you know that?
Because I just read it in chat.
Ah, okay.
Raise your glass, just give me a reason, and one more Pink song hit number 1.
Just give me a reason. What is that?
I don't even know that one.
So
What was the
That's already
first
my
one?
Portishead.
Just
But when I think of Pink songs, number 1 is definitely "I'm Coming Up," so we better get this party started.
yeah.
And then number 2 is like, most girls want a man with a think. Don't wanna
think-dink?
stand if you can't be.
I don't know that one.
I don't know
Yes.
that one either.
I think it's called Some Girls or Most Girls.
Is it about ladies loving guys with big dicks?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, most girls want a man with a thick dink, I believe is the
A
lyric.
big dink?
Well, hey, that just goes to show Pink is right. It's not about the length; it's about the thickness
Of the dink.
of the dick. Yes.
And then like, there's the one. There was a Pink song I really did not like, where she says it's called "Just Like a Pill." She says, "I swear you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you're making me ill." And I'm like, well, that's extremely rude to all the hardworking people in the pharmaceutical industry. Like, you ever take a Tylenol?
That's a good point. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
You're gonna slander all pills? Like, sure, yeah, some pills got side effects.
If you take 100 Tylenols, you probably won't feel very good.
That sounds like a problem with Pink, honestly, than
Yeah.
more so than with the medication itself.
What happens if you take 100 Tylenol? Would
You
you
would
die.
definitely die.
You think so? Tylenol?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It would
your
cause
liver
probably
is-
like liver failure then.
Yeah.
Exactly. Your
That's
liver
what
is-
I would.
Dude, Tylenol is no joke.
Yeah.
Like, when you get a prescription for Tylenol from the doctor, they don't go like, it's fucking Tylenol. Like, you know how to deal with this.
You'll
Like,
probably die in like 12.
they seriously go like,
No.
when you're taking this Tylenol, like, do not take any other medicine that has acetaminophen in it, or you could ruin your liver, like, forever.
Chat, what is the lethal dosage of Tylenol? Look it up. Give us the number. I'm gonna say it's 12.
12? I've taken more than 6 in several days of my life.
I don't
In
think
a, in
it's
a
12. I
single
think it's
sitting?
25 or so.
No. The most I've taken in a single sitting is 6, I think.
That's
Like,
too
you go
much.
to you're like, I got a bad headache, I'm gonna take 6 Tylenols?
Yeah, I get like migraines sometimes.
That's
and it's,
too
like,
many
really bad.
Tylenols, dude.
Yeah, but you
Although
know
I do, I
Like-
probably shouldn't say this publicly because it's like a health risk, I suppose. But like whenever I read on the back, it's like maximum dose is like if you're over the age of 12, your maximum dose is this many. I'm like, well, look at like a 12-year-old girl and look at me. I'm like double or triple her weight. I can probably handle like 1 extra pill
Yeah.
if it calls for it. But you should not do that. You should follow the recommended doses.
Someone
Unless
in
you gotta
chat said
think.
it's 20.
I believe that.
Every number between 1 and 100, so I wouldn't
Oh,
believe it.
okay. People are saying 48 extra strength tablets.
Okay, I was
48
closest
extra
without
strength.
going over, so
I mean, that is a lot.
That's a lot of Tylenol.
But I'm sure like 20 could still do damage. It's just
Yeah,
wouldn't
you'd be
lethal.
like,
I'm
Probably,
sure it
yeah.
probably
could.
wouldn't feel too good.
You'd
Yeah, but, like,
probably
so
shit
can,
blood
like,
for a while.
What's the
Have
most
you guys ever-
dangerous non-over-the-counter or pill you think you could take?
What do you mean by that?
The one where like the smallest amount would kill you.
Oh, probably like
Morphine?
fentanyl or something, right?
Codeine?
I know, like we've had this fentanyl crisis in Vancouver, and they're like a dose of fentanyl the size of a grain of sand could cause you to overdose.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. No, it's
Dramamine?
pretty messed up. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess you got a good point, like ricin or cyanide.
No, we meant like
What are
things
you
designed to
taking
be
cyanide
taken.
for?
Well, you said not over the counter.
Oh, I meant. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Over
but
the
that's
counter
not-
means you have to get a prescription.
Yeah.
Prescription
Not
drugs
over-the-counter
that
is
aren't
like-
poison.
Yeah, I don't think doctors prescribe cyanide.
Well, Dr. Kevorkian maybe.
I'm gonna give you 3 milligrams of cyanide a day.
Until you're dead.
Wow. Okay,
For
wait.
life.
Dare in my chat just linked me to an article that former NFLer says painkiller addiction led to 125 Vicodin a day. during his
What?
career. Yeah. So I guess you can get used to it.
I don't know if you can believe Dare. They don't really have a great message, you know.
It's also from like the Fox News website, so you know.
I have to think if that's even possible, it's because a football player is so bulky that like things don't
Yeah.
settle in the same way.
Like a
Yeah.
couple of those Vicodins are getting stored in like your elbows, probably. They don't even hit the bloodstream.
Oh.
Pretty hardcore. You guys want to do 125 Vicodins at PAX?
No.
Dude, 125 Vicodin YouTube challenge? That's not a joke, nor is that funny. Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
definitely like don't do that.
Coming out.
I mean, you can if you want.
So you better get this party started.
That's how you get the party started right there. 125 Vitakin.
Vitakin!
I wanted to say vitamin for some reason.
I have some Vitakins.
Vitakin, please.
More Vitakin, Mom.
I'll have more Vitakin, please.
How do you? The squirrel doesn't have the jumps necessary. Laxatives are the most misused over-the-counter drug.
Really?
How so?
Oh, I don't know. That's what Chad said. Well,
Have you
that's
guys
what
ever taken
one
a
person in
laxative?
Chat said.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yes.
work for me.
Huh.
When you take a pharmaceutical grade painkiller, a common side effect is constipation. So sometimes they will give you a laxative or a stool softener so you don't blow out your O-ring.
My O-ring?
That's what I call it.
Is that the thing
your
that you
asshole.
keep in your vagina?
That's your butthole, dude.
Oh, okay.
You can blast it out to such an extent that it just doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, it's called a prolapsed anus.
Not
So, like,
exactly
anal
what I
docking
mean,
is
actually.
when... yeah. But I don't know. Like, you guys ever had a debilitating headache? Like a really bad
Yes.
headache?
Yeah, and just
They
take
run
a
in my family,
couple of,
actually.
Like,
Yeah.
what's the super one called?
The super one.
Oh, the tension headaches, or
Are we just talking about
what-
migraines?
no? But there's a cluster
Cluster headaches?
Oh,
yeah, that's
Clusterfuck headaches.
Yeah,
That's
those
what they
are-
like to call them.
Those are the ones where people are like, yeah, I wanted to like put a nail in my brain. Stop the headache. But I still, I've told you my theory on headaches. For some reason, it's not very popular as far as theories go. My theory is that every headache I have is the worst headache that's ever existed, and you guys are just babies.
Right, yeah, no.
Mhm.
That's fair.
I mean,
Oh.
have I ever had a migraine? Probably. I just didn't complain about it.
So, like, the migraines that I've had are ones where, like, I can't see. If there's any light at all on my eyes, it's painful. I can't really walk. I'm kind of, like, moving around like Stevie Wonder. Like,
The
it's,
The migraines I had were, I actually went blind in like one eye. Really scary.
yeah.
I was in school and I was like looking at the board and she was writing on it and I was just like, why are there circles and dots in my vision? And then suddenly I just couldn't see out of that eye and I was like, now my head feels like it's inside out. I go to the nurse and I threw up a bunch. It's awful.
Some of the boner pills doctors to work on the migraines instead, like
They really should. Headaches suck ass, dude.
Migraines are actually really not very well known, like the specifics of how they work in the industry. They're still working on it, but it's just not going very fast. Like I said, my mom suffers from about as serious as they get, and it's like to the hospital every time. And not to get too real, but it's like it's a fucking thing. Like it's part of your life that is huge when that goes down. So people that don't understand migraines, like they're a very serious thing. And if you don't have them, I'm happy for you. That's good. You should enjoy that.
Yeah.
but if you could give someone a migraine by pushing a button,
Button for that.
Yeah.
Well, it's classic UCH talk, really.
Yeah.
But
Very true, very true, very true.
oh, I
Robert,
saved
save me!
one!
Oh, wow, he's trapped in death
Yeah.
limbo there.
That was painful.
Was impaled. But yeah, that's why it takes so many Tylenol. Because if I see like if one of those bad ones comes on, it's just like no, I can't do anything. Or like a lot of times I'll just take 2 Tylenol if I feel one coming on. Because I'm the kind of person that if I like leave it and just like maybe I'll feel better in a second.
Yeah.
It's just gonna get terrible eventually. So
I have like the ultimate first world problem, which is that
Okay.
I very, very rarely get headaches, and when I do, 90% of the time it's like I'm just a little dehydrated. I should just drink some water, right?
yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, I mean, the headache kind of sucks. Do I want to go over to the sink and get free clean water to alleviate my headache? That's a lot of work. Like,
So you
I
decide
can't do
against
that.
it and then take the
Well-
headache.
sometimes I just live with that headache for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's too long, man. I feel like take a couple of Advil or something.
Yeah.
But
Seriously.
then if I'm getting the water to take the Advil,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, it's not the same thing as migraines. We're talking about a different realm now, but also we stare at computers for a lot of hours.
yeah.
True.
We sometimes have bad posture in our chairs, cause your muscles in your shoulders to tense up.
Sometimes.
There's all kinds of different factors that cause the headaches, but dehydration definitely a big part of it too.
That's the stupidest shit, and I totally do the same thing all the time. There you go.
Yeah, I can't leave a headache. If I leave a headache, then I'm just gonna be in hell.
It gets worse, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
Wow.
you got murdered. Yeah, no, I can't do that, man. It'll fuck me up forever.
Hey, I've got an anecdote.
Okay.
Did you know that your Twitch Prime subscriptions possibly have rolled over or expired?
Hey!
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
click on that subscribe button that is located above the video player. If you have Twitch Prime, it'll be like, hey, your Twitch Prime token's ready to use. You can either like use it on one of us or use it
Help
on
me.
somebody else, but you should test it on one of us first to see if it works.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, there's this weird
Oh!
bug with Twitch Prime that I heard about. So,
Oh yeah, Rob, tell me.
Yeah, just to be totally safe, you got to go to twitch.tv/AlpacaPatrol/subscribe, and you can subscribe anywhere from there. So just go there, and then it'll work out. It's fine.
I didn't really know what you just said.
I was
Give
trying
us
to tell
money.
people- trying to tell people to subscribe to me.
Do you think Sugar Ray had any #1 hits?
The halo on the bedpost.
I feel like it fits what
Every
I'm going to call
morning.
McGrath's Law. No, let's call it Harwell's Law, which is
Okay.
a band's best song never hits #1. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah, you guys can just like stay down.
So
here.
I would like guarantee. Well, I'm not gonna guarantee it. That's ridiculous. But I'm gonna hypothesize that every morning never hit #1, but like Fly hit #1, and then that one song that's like someday when my life has passed me by,
Was it called Someday?
I'll sit alone and I wonder why
Oh yeah.
You were always there for me.
Do, 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 do.
Shut the door,
baby.
baby.
Don't
Don't
say
say
a
a
word.
word. Yeah. Both.
No, that's the defining moment of that song for sure.
Yeah. No, but that's from every morning though.
Yeah, it is.
That was so in sync. It was scary.
And it wasn't in sync for me, but I went along with it anyway.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
Thank you, everybody that just subscribed, by the way. I'm going to shout you all out at the end. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man, we gotta do like. Oh my god.
Those stammers hit me so hard.
Kesha has 2 #1 charted songs. Well, TikTok for sure, and then it's got to be that one with Pitbull, right?
I'm yelling timber.
I'm yelling timber.
I'm coming down.
Is that a song about her blowing somebody?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm yelling
Pitbull.
timber because your wood's in my mouth.
What?
Fly reached #1. Every morning reached #3, and someday reached #7.
What was the first hit they had? Was it
It's
every
gotta be
morning?
Fly, right?
Fly.
Oh.
It was Fly. Okay, right.
What about Fly Wrench?
Yeah.
Good one.
He had a game.
Yeah, it's a game.
What is Pitbull's verse in that song? I forget. He comes in and he's like, "Oh, I'm Pitbull."
Hey, wait a minute, hold up.
That's how
Yeah.
Tasha gets her eyes swole up.
Yeah. That's.
I heard
that's the
it's
next
time to
lyric.
stop.
Rob.
Sorry, I was gonna stop bracing for you. I went into the teleporter.
Is
and I
Kanga okay?
Kanga's he's going. He's
Oh fuck.
buy bonds, dude. Put money in your retirement fund.
I'm a dingus.
What? Other #1 song is "Who We Are," by the way.
Who we are.
The youth of the nation?
Youth of the Nation.
The youth
exactly.
of the nation.
That's
Yeah.
POD, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
He says
running
he's
things
already
to you.
bought bonds. So,
Oh,
all right.
That's pretty.
there's
I'll
nothing
accept
left to
that.
do then.
Be honest. Are you Kevin O'Leary?
You have to tell us if you are.
You have to tell us if you're Kevin O'Leary.
How would you feel about that? What if Kevin O'Leary gave you like a shitload of money?
As long as he didn't require my endorsement, I guess I would just, I feel like even if we may have some disagreements, you should be able to give me money.
I'd be interested in talking to him for a bit. He seems like an interesting guy.
I think that Kevin O'Leary doesn't want to hear what I want to say to him. And it wouldn't even be rude, but I'd be like, yeah, in my experience, somebody'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever, like, I'm Kevin O'Leary.
What if he's a big watcher of the show?
That would surprise me. That doesn't seem...
With how much we talk about Shark Tank and stuff, like, that'd be pretty cool, actually. Well,
In many ways, I feel
do,
like
anyway.
he is the Canadian I would give to you guys the most.
Wow!
And you know why?
Jeez.
I know people are gonna be like, oh, Justin Bieber, oh, Paul Bernardo, stuff like that. But he sold out Dragon's Den for that NBC money.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, like, that's
Good.
very un-Canadian. He got too big for his station.
What's
That's Irish.
the guy from the Avengers, right? The guy that shoots arrows? He's Canadian,
Yeah.
right?
Hawkeye.
Jeremy Renner, not Canadian.
He looks
Hawkeye?
so Canadian.
Definitely
He does look
Canadian.
pretty Canadian, yeah.
What is that supposed to mean?
He absolutely is Canadian.
He
I
looks
could picture
Canadian,
him on a
Is he
fucking
not?
Polaris on a Red Deer morning.
Yeah.
I want to look it up.
Do we have a Canadian that you don't know about?
No, Jeremy Renner's not Canadian.
I was sure he was Canadian, and I had no idea
I will
why.
I will personally guarantee he's not Canadian.
Wow.
That's really weird. What?
Whoa.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh! I
What?
saw it.
Some
Oh, I died.
device
There was
just
an iceberg in there.
some device exited my computer and caused the game to lag, and I don't know why.
Oh, all right. How did you do that, Nick?
That's bullshit.
I died. What did I do?
Jeremy
No.
Renner is from California.
There you go.
He looks so Canadian though.
Is it because he's the Hawkeye? Is that Hawkeye that looks Canadian?
Yeah,
And
he
he's
looks
good
like
at
the
shooting arrows,
shittiest
which is such a
Avenger.
Canadian thing to be.
Chat, where's Hawkeye from in the comic? Maybe he's Canadian.
Oh, maybe the character
No.
is.
Yeah.
But I mean,
He's probably from like Ghent or something.
From Gwent?
yeah.
The butter waffle.
He enjoys butter waffles, yeah.
How the fuck do you get through the spikes? So no
You get through
platform
my
that you put
bikes.
Oops.
The,
He married a Canadian. Okay, he's close to a Canadian at least.
Wait, what Canadian did he marry?
I don't know. Somebody
Yeah, I don't know.
in my chat just said he married a Canadian.
Which Canadian, yeah. Was it
Yeah,
Justin
this is
Bieber? Did he marry
important.
Justin Bieber?
More like Justin Weber.
Got him! Because he's
About
very
that.
into Japanese anime. That's what you're getting at there.
Oh wow. He also
Wolverine
made a
is
series.
Canadian.
I don't know if that's true though.
No, the character, I mean. The character is Canadian.
Wolverine is, yes.
I'll accept Wolverine.
He was one of the first X-Men that I knew was Canadian, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
they're
divorced?
divorced. Doesn't
Yeah.
count.
So
That
he's
doesn't
no longer
count?
partially Canadian.
Hawkeye is from Iowa. Well, there you go.
That's boring.
That's closer
Just
to
like his
Canada.
character.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the heck's he doing in the Avengers? Get him out of there.
Great question.
He's
In
It
that-
definitely got
doesn't make sense.
They shouldn't call it imposter syndrome. They should call it Hawkeye syndrome.
What does he do? He just shoots arrows sometimes. Who cares?
He and Black Widow, like, those are just, like, they're the token normal human beings in the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Thor is an actual god.
What the?
Yeah.
Iron Man is like the smartest person in human history, and he's got a suit that makes him a god. Captain America is basically a god. Vision
Yeah.
and Scarlet Witch are literally gods. And then you got Hawkeye. He's like, I never miss with a bow. Wouldn't you just be better off with a gun?
That's a good point.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
I play London 2012. I rarely miss with a bow. Am I like Hawkeye now?
You are like
is
hot
my
guy though.
superpower
It's just like you watch the movie and then they have the big fight scene. You have Iron Man taking on like 800 dudes. He's like, oh, I'm fucking Iron Man. Oh, okay.
All right.
And he's
fine.
like, being badass. Do you see Hulk? And Hulk's like, oh, I'm just gonna kill everything. And then you see Hawkeye. And he's like, oh, I shot a guy.
Yeah.
Got him.
He's dead now.
I mean, in the comics, he used to be a villain, so he has that going for him.
Well, he does reach into his quiver to grab arrows quickly,
Right.
which
That's
is
true,
not a thing
yeah.
normal people can do, I guess.
Yeah, but he doesn't
Yes,
do
they-
it like that one, like Danish guy who puts all the arrows in his fist.
Oh, that's the four knuckle
right.
shuckle.
Yeah, right. That's the one. Yeah,
You
you
guys,
don't
are-
fuckle with him.
you guys see what I'm seeing here?
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
anymore. We got
Yeah, we're not
waves.
allowed to.
Guess
pick up
I'll
the
I'll
things.
place that if you don't mind. And
Oh,
then-
all right. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Well, rack attack.
But you're all dead over here. Oh, two of you are flying in the sky.
I'm at the exit, dude.
Wait. Oh, I'm playing. Are you guys playing?
no, dude. I can kill myself and then come back to life though.
Yeah.
All
He does have trick arrows
yeah.
as well.
Probably in the level.
Yeah, probably
sure
end this
thing.
lobby,
Yeah,
I
we probably
suppose.
in the level. Yeah.
I thought maybe you enjoyed it.
Hawkeye is the scout/tactician. He also he was also the leader in the original incarnation of the Avengers. Well, there you go.
Yeah, those who can't do teach.
Why don't they just do like 5 Iron Men? And then
Well,
that'll
well,
be that.
they do.
We had that conversation, right? It's like, why don't you just give everybody an Iron Man suit?
Well, you give Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
In the comics or in the?
Would that make him better or worse?
actually.
Yeah, because Spider-Man is smarter than Iron Man. He's just younger, so he hasn't
I don't
achieved
know
his true
about
smarts yet.
that.
Wait, how do you figure Spider-Man's smarter than Iron Man?
Are you freaking kidding me?
He's probably smarter than Hank Pym, but I don't know about.
Yo, Spider-Man is smarter than Iron Man.
Man?
He invented this shit while he was 17. He became Spider-Man at 16. Tony Stark only became Spider-Man at like, or he became Iron Man when he was like 35.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, did he
I've
wanna
never-
be
What
Iron
did
Man
Spider-Man
then, though?
invent? He got bit by a spider.
No,
Yeah,
he,
he
in the
invented the
new
web
ones.
slingers.
Yeah, in the new ones, he invents the web slingers. You
Oh.
know,
Well,
with the in the comics, okay,
And in the original comics, yes.
but not in the Tobey Maguire one.
Oh.
No.
The Tobey Maguire one was just a bright boy who got bitten by a spider.
That's what I thought the official canon was.
That third movie's real bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
We all hate it.
Spider-Man
Yeah, that's real
has
It's
a lot
really
of
bad.
apologists now. People are like, well, that
Does
scene
it
where
really?
Thomas Hayden Church ruins his career right after he got nominated for an Oscar for Sideways was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The scene where he's like dancing, was hilarious. It's the funniest thing I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
I get that it's self-aware, but like at the
It's
same
not
time,
though, is it?
It's not.
It is. Like,
really.
I think it is, but that doesn't make it good. You know?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to understand what this tip means.
What does it
When
say?
therefore a man is told you, your inner being, are this kind of person because your skull bone is constituted in such and such a way, this means nothing else I regard... oh my god, it's still going. There's more. This means nothing else I regard a bone as your reality. To reply to such a judgment with a box on the ear, as in the case of similar judgment in physiognomy, I've never heard of that word, mentioned above, at first takes away from the soft parts their importance and position, and proves that there's too much. And proves that these are
These are
no
just
true
words.
in itself, are not the reality of spirit. The logical retort here would, oh, it's setting up to be more.
Honestly,
Strictly-
chat, you get bonus points if you make that into a copy pasta right now.
Strictly speaking, have to go the length of smashing in the skull of anyone making such a judgment in order to demonstrate it in a manner just as palpable as the wisdom that for a man a bone in itself is nothing, much less his true reality. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you for that.
No, thank you.
You're funded.
Thank you, Georg W.F. Hegel, for the $15 over $5 tips.
I was really hoping he was gonna lead up to like West Philadelphia, born and raised, or something. Like.
that'd be pretty good.
I think it might have been like a grounded in reality thing, but it was like so disguised I couldn't hear it.
I think it was like anti-racist, but it was too hard to tell.
Anti-racist. So
Anyway,
So not Ryan anymore.
Did I have a stroke?
Spider-Man is smarter than Iron Man, is all I'm saying. Or at least if you took Spider-Man and you extrapolated his intelligence out to like age 45, he would be smarter than the present universe's Tony Stark.
yeah, but would he be smarter than a fifth grader?
I don't know about all this that you're saying. I mean, Tony Stark did invent a sentient AI.
Yeah, when he was like 38.
Why does age matter?
Because like Spider-Man's brain is not even done growing for like another 9 years.
You're saying he's poised, his curve is going to go much higher over
Yeah,
the
but that
length
doesn't mean
because
he's
he has more
smarter.
time.
Yeah,
he
okay.
will
Are you
maybe
saying
be
like
smarter
that,
one
that
day.
kid that made that watched that one time? Is he smarter than Elon Musk because he's younger?
No. But like, I mean, all he did was make a clock. Spider-Man is a great superhero.
You know, you make a great point. I hadn't considered.
Oh,
that.
those are the days, dude. Wow, Ahmed, cool clock. Wanna
Oh my
come by the
God.
White House and show it off? Where does Bruce Banner fit into this? He's probably third smartest.
I don't know enough to say
You
where
know,
he fits into
Bruce
that.
Banner, the Hulk.
Bruce
I
Banner.
don't
I
like
mean,
this
he's pretty
age-restricted smartness scale that you have. Like, he could just die in like a year and then didn't get much smarter, did he? He was never smarter.
Tony Stark graduated from MIT at like age 14. Yeah, because his freaking dad was working for the prototype for the Avengers. They had like a perpetual energy machine. If Spider-Man wasn't living with his freaking aunt, his dad was Bill Gates, he might have graduated from MIT at like age 2.
What?
That's a good point. Tony Stark did build the original Iron Man suit in a cave with a box of like scrap metal.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like 35 when he did it.
I don't see how that matters.
Spider-Man
Really
has
pressing
lived-
on the age. Once you get
Well,
past
it's-
30, you're fucking.
No, I'm
don't
saying
matter.
if you wait until Peter Parker's 35 and then put him in that cave with a box of scraps, see what happens.
I don't think he'd build it.
You don't think Spider-Man would build it?
No, I don't think he's smarter than Iron Man.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
I think Spider-Man's an
Smarter than a fifth
opportunist. I think he
you-
seizes on the moment, whereas Iron Man goes out of his way to create the moment.
Like when he went out of his way to get like fucking captured by
Yeah, exactly like
that
that.
Afghani Splinter Cell group, and then
Yeah.
But he made a jetpack, a flying robot.
Stop diminishing 30-year-olds.
Yeah,
I'm not diminishing. I'm just saying,
Hey, old
dude.
people?
I don't hate old people. I'm giving Spider-Man a lot of credit for being younger. You know?
Well, why didn't Spider-Man build the Scarlet Spider suit or whatever it's called?
No.
What's it called,
No, no.
chat?
It's very simple. You know? If Genny Malkin might presently be better than Connor McDavid, but if you're doing a new draft in the NHL, who are you taking with the #1 pick? You're taking Connor McDavid because of that potential stat.
Yeah, but we're not. But we're not talking about who's got the potential. We're talking about who's smarter.
Yeah, but Spider-Man has the potential to be smarter.
But that doesn't make him smarter. This is AB, not A.
Well, I'd see time in a very heptapodish fashion, and I disagree with your assessment of things.
Is that true? You would take the not sure bet in the instance? I'm thinking one's a dice roll, the other is consistently good. You would take the one that has the potential to peak higher, but is a risk over the guaranteed win.
I don't think he's a risk. I don't
All right.
think he's a risk.
Someone just made a good point in my chat. Rob, Iron Man had a tumor who gained sentience because it was so smart. Iron Man's tumor is smarter than Spider-Man.
If he was smarter,
Hell
if he
yeah.
was Spider-Man, he wouldn't have gotten the tumor.
I mean,
If
Spider-Man
Iron Man is so
becomes a
smart,
giant
why
spider.
did he fall victim to the temptations of alcohol?
That's a good point. I wish they had gone over that in the movies. They kind
It-
of touched on it lightly in 3.
In Iron Man 2, he is an alcoholic for about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
He drinks a little too much at a party, and then, who can say that they have not shot a photon torpedo at their best friend? Like, let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
What about Hank Pym? Where does Hank Pym fall under this?
Is that Michael Douglas or Paul Rudd?
That is
Michael
Douglas and-
Douglas.
Yeah, I mean, maybe?
Based
I don't know,
on
is
process
Hank
of
Pym
elimination.
even-
Ant-Man?
No, I actually haven't.
Have you seen Ant-Man? Michael
Call
Douglas
him
is Hank
Ant-Man,
Pym.
not fucking Michael Douglas. What? Why are we gonna do that?
Michael Douglas is the star of Ant-Man.
The actor becomes the superhero for that movie. That's why we do that.
He becomes... He's the original Ant-Man.
Paul
It's the man of ants.
No, Paul Rudd is Ant-Man too.
Ant-Man 2.
The way you said that, too. Like, it's so obvious.
Alright, what about Mr. Fantastic?
Mr. Bombastic, Mr. Fantastic.
No,
Help!
that's Reed
Smart.
Richards.
I think Hank Pym is a distant fourth.
You just like saying
He
Hank Pym.
invents miniaturizing abilities.
He invented the thing when
Yeah.
he was young, and he just didn't want to share it.
I don't know.
But he was young though when he invented it.
Do we all agree that being smart while young is more important than being smart while old?
His father was still alive.
This is too much.
No,
for
it
me.
doesn't matter. You can be smart whenever. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Where's
That's a
Bruce
good point.
Wayne?
I'd like
Bruce
a-
Wayne is
a poll
definitely
on that.
last.
What? Well,
Oh, come on.
He goes,
I'm
what?
not
And then
saying Bruce
immediately.
Wayne is not a
Listen.
smart individual. But you're gonna say he's smarter than Iron Man, Bruce Banner.
Yeah, but is he
smarter
smarter than
in
a fifth
different
grader?
ways.
Bruce
Oh,
Wayne's not
okay.
smart enough to get over his damn morals, so you can't count.
Here's why I think Bruce Wayne cannot possibly be the smartest. Wouldn't he be better with like a Spider-Man, Ant-Man, or Iron Man suit? If the answer to this question is yes, I think you must admit that he's not as smart, because if he could have invented one, he would have.
Who, Batman?
Yeah, no, Bruce
Phrasing and
Wayne.
choose your own adventure
Oh,
for a
well,
second.
he
there.
does in Dark Knight Returns, or Dark Knight Returns.
What does he have in Dark Knight Rises?
He's got, well, not Rises, but in Returns, the comic book by Frank
Oh,
Miller, he makes a suit to survive against Superman, and he does.
Does he make it, or does Morgan Freeman make it?
No, he makes it. Well,
Then why does
Or does
Morgan
Iron Man
Freeman
make
make
it?
everything else?
The person who hires Morgan Freeman and surrounds himself with smarter people is the true genius.
in a
Oh.
lot of ways. In a lot of ways, that's a believable. That's a thread you could go down.
Yo, Kate looked up a picture of Ki-Adi-Mundi last night, and
Uh-huh.
and by Ki-Adi-Mundi I mean not Ki-Adi-Mundi, but the alien from
okay,
Prometheus who looks
right.
like him. I forgot about that like 15 seconds in the movie where his legs are bent backwards and he looks like a weird frog Jedi. That's so good. Every time I think more about Prometheus, I'm like, I can't believe that movie got made, man. That's crazy.
But they're making the second one now.
Yeah.
But they make
You
a
excited
Prometheus
for it?
too?
I'm sadly, I mean, excited is not the right word. Cautiously optimistic, yes, but
Really?
I'm not even really optimistic. I just like, I guess I'm hopeful
Mm.
that it'll be good, but I doubt it will be.
All right.
Why
Well,
do we have this level? You know what?
It's,
The-
it's so doable.
you guys think the new Blade Runner is gonna be good?
No.
I have
absolutely not.
high hope. You guys are way too cynical without even knowing why.
I think it could be good.
Danny Villeneuve, man.
Yeah.
Anything that's a sequel sucks now. There's like no rules. There's no way to get around it.
There are no
You
rules.
should all be, well, Rocky Balboa was good. You should all be rooting for Dennis Villeneuve to make, did I call him Venice?
Venice Villeneuve?
You were right
Okay,
there.
it's French Canadian. It's a strange name to say for me. You should all be rooting for Dennis Villeneuve to succeed with Blade Runner because
Yeah.
he just got the Dune license as well.
Mhm.
On paper, it sounds like a terrible idea, but I believe in him.
I mean, I could see more stories being in the Blade Runner universe.
Venice?
Dennis Villeneuve.
The chat's just saying Venice.
It's a Beepus.
It's my Venice.
Have you seen my Venice?
Ryan, can you
You
do
want
me a
to
favor?
touch my
Yeah.
Venice?
Can you unmod mouth?
Why would you do
Oh,
that?
no.
He's being a jerk.
I like
What's he
Mel.
saying?
Just tell me to shut up every time I talk.
Well, he's right. You should shut
That's
up every time
okay.
you talk.
We all just lost on like metal plant with no obstacles.
You will see my Venice.
You know, if they make a good Dune, that would be pretty cool. Like, I'd be pretty pumped for that. It always had potential.
That's what
yeah,
I get.
But we all died.
We all died on
Yeah.
On
metal
round
plant.
1.
When all you have to do is just like wait.
What's the
impressive.
thing from Dune that sounds like Cuisinart, but it's not Cuisinart?
Squeeze and fart.
Squeeze in fart.
I think it's the Squeeze and Fart, you're right, yeah.
That's the one. Nick, you were supposed to wait.
Think that
Sean Connery.
from Dune it sounds like Cuisinart.
Yeah, it's like the, Cuisach Haderach.
There you go.
Oh. Kitswa.
Alright, what's the phonet? How do you spell that
Kitswa
phonetically, chat?
Haydark.
Fresh avocado. I don't know why when people are saying, what is it again? Queason's Haderach?
Cuisats.
Yeah, Haderach, yeah.
That I'm picturing like the Saturday Night Live intro where they say everybody's name. Keenan Thompson, Kristen Wiig, Queason's Haderach.
Yeah, he'd be a football player. Who's a fart rock?
Did they just do the Cowboy Bebop intro on SNL?
Oh,
I want to watch Cowboy Bebop again. Great show.
go watch it.
I should. I mean, I'm
Cowboy
doing something
Bip and
right
Bop.
now.
You won't.
I like Cowboy Kimchi.
Cowboy Kimchi.
Sounds
Yeah.
really, erotic.
That's
Oh,
the
it
stuff
is.
that gets produced from the cowboy's ass on the back of the saddle after a few
Yeah.
hours.
No.
Bang old cowboy kimchi down there.
You gotta try it. It's this new sex position. You basically take the, the fermented cabbage with hot chili sauce on it, and
Cabbage.
yeah. Is it? Wait, what did I?
Wait,
Cabbage.
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 What? How are you supposed to say it?
You just put like a little blank between the two syllables.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, you rub that over your genitals.
Cabbage.
What's the punchline to that?
Cabbage.
I've never had kimchi before.
It's real good.
Yeah, that's good.
Trust that.
I'm not a huge kimchi guy when it's made the proper way, but when it's made the fake way, I like it.
Oh, I'm like quite the opposite.
What's the fake
I
way?
mean, They
Fake
like,
way is like fresh.
yeah, they just like put the spices on it and on raw cabbage and serve it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I probably like that.
Yeah. The real way, I don't know, man. It's like too much for me.
I mean, it's just like a little sour. Oh,
Hardcore, man.
it's not hardcore at all. The Korean people eat it for like every meal.
No, I know. I mean, I like the taste. It's just I can't eat that much, And they eat a lot.
It's just cabbage.
Yeah, but it's fermented
Fucking shit.
cabbage with chili stuff on it.
I hate I mean, you got to be seeing it in New York, but it's a thing in Vancouver as well. That if you go to like a Korean restaurant, they'll give you the kimchi for free. But if you go to like Whole Foods, they're like, hey, we got like organic kimchi, made by Barbara Phillips, and then you're like, this isn't kimchi.
Barbara Phillips. Boop, 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 boop.
You're supposed to put it in a ceramic pot and bury it in the soil through the winter. You just have you're doing it in like your wine cellar, Barbara. You're charging me like $12 a quart. It's not fair.
How much is Barbara's kimchi?
Barbara's kimchi is very expensive.
That's silly.
Kimchi in general is actually like a little pricey. There's some bullshit economics going on. It's like if you go to a kimchi restaurant or a Korean restaurant that doesn't give you kimchi for free, they're like, well, a side of kimchi is $3. That's ridiculous.
That is hardcore.
For $10 at an Asian grocery store, you can get 2 liters of kimchi.
Yeah, how much kimchi do they give you for $3? Does it still come in the little dish?
The little dish, but they probably give you like unlimited kimchi. That's the way Korean restaurants are supposed to work anyway. It's
Okay.
like you get a side dish, you get like infinite of that side dish.
I'm just realizing now that I don't think I know what kimchi is.
It's fermented. It's cabbage with like spices rubbed on it and then buried in the ground.
Yeah.
I
In
love
a
that
pot,
description.
in a
Oh my god, I got my ass rocked.
That does not sound very appetizing when you describe it as it is.
It doesn't,
actually.
but I mean, I'm willing to try.
Bury it in the ground.
It's fermented cabbage and it's spicy. It's got a bunch of red chili stuff. Yeah. It's
I've
good.
only ever been to one Korean place, and I swear it was someone's living room. Like, I was with my friends. It was like one of the last years of high school, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go to this Korean place. It's pretty good." And I walked inside, and there was like a floral couch and like 2 tables, and I was like, "This is someone's house." And then they served us Korean food. I don't know what I got. It was some spicy mystery meat, but it was good. It was
Rob had that stuff.
yeah, it was
I
very
did,
strange.
yeah. It
I
was
was more
green.
concerned with I was like, they're just having a restaurant in their house. Weird, man.
You know what happened is that like somebody just wandered in one day and they thought they'd be nice and served them a meal, and then they had a 5-star rating on Yelp from that guy, and they just decided make hay while the sun's up. Yeah, I got a problem with you guys, and I'm glad I finally get to air it here.
It's a good way to start the sentence. Yeah.
You're like,
Alright.
oh, I don't like fermented foods. Can I get that with a glass of the nectar a cow uses to provide protein secretions to its infants, please?
I'm not a big milk guy, actually.
I'm a big milk guy. What's the big deal about that?
Oh, man.
You never been a milk guy before?
Oh!
What the
Oh
fuck?
my god!
Oh, postmortem!
That's the greatest postmortem I've ever seen. It's amazing.
I guess I didn't get the points for finishing.
I never said anything against fermented stuff. I never had it before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we drink fermented stuff all the time. That is like
Ferment you.
Yeah.
literally poison that doesn't kill you.
I mean,
It's
I'm
the
not
grossest
saying-
thing we eat as a race. That's not like, oh, cow tongue. Like, what's the...
Well, I
like,
think
bully-
that's
That's like Americans or
Just, yeah, I guess Americans,
Well,
sure.
like, cow milk is on a conceptual level real gross, I
Is
think.
it, though? I feel like we've gotten over it to the point
No,
where...
I think you're just blind to it.
in the West we did. We drink a lot of milk in the West. Lost his damn mind in the West.
I think anything you use to make a cake should not be weird, because cake's delicious.
He's got a good point.
He's right.
Well, cheese is weird.
Can you guys
Cheese
ever eat
is
more than one
very
slice
weird.
of cake? It's impossible, right?
I've eaten more than one
What did
slice
you
of
just say? You can't eat more than one slice of cake?
You eat one slice of cake and you feel like you've had the whole cake. It's
I
just
thought
so
you
much.
meant, can you ever just eat one slice of cake?
I got another slice of cake.
You guys, you go for seconds for cake?
As much cake as is available.
I don't either.
I'm gonna fuck with you. I don't even go for first.
What? You're not a cake
I'm the lone cake beacon in the darkness right now.
I'll skip dessert and then be like, hey, if you're gonna order dessert, give me a little bit of your entree.
Why would you skip dessert?
Like
I
sweets?
don't like dessert that much.
What?
Honestly, I'm jealous of you to be.
I understand maybe you don't like cake, but not liking dessert, you like a pie?
I mean, I don't dislike it. It's not like I put it in my mouth and I go, this is displeasing. But I, when I get a,
That sounds like something
makes me
you-
angry. I actually hate that.
when I get like a, a foot-long sandwich from Subway for $7.50, I go, oh, damn, dude, this is worth it. Like, this is hitting all the right spots. And then when I get like a dessert for like $4 or $5, I'm like, I'd rather just have a foot-long sandwich from Subway than this.
Well, the point is that you have the footlong sandwich, and then you have a small like piece of dessert to, sweeten.
But
the
if I
mood.
don't eat
Yeah.
the dessert, then I can have a foot-long sandwich tomorrow.
Sure, you be economic about it. Fine. It's just supposed to be something you enjoy,
Yeah, like dessert's not supposed to be sustenance, really. It's a treat.
I treat myself well enough.
Do you?
You guys ever have that
I had like a
giant
granola
cookie?
bar like halfway through the stream. I treat myself.
Actually, I was jonesing for one. Kate, do we have any kind bars left? Oh, hell
What
yeah.
kind?
There's one left. That's perfect. God, I'm smart.
Fuck! What, you guys ever have, those giant cookies that Papa John's makes?
Yes, actually.
Oh yeah, we had a place that made those specifically in the mall. Actually,
Yeah.
You know what?
those are good.
They're
Yeah,
really good.
That's actually like pretty close to my ideal dessert.
Why don't we have
Really?
more of those? I just realized I haven't had one since going to that mall like 10 years ago.
Those
It's honestly-
cookies are better than regular cookies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it comes like steaming hot, and it's got like
Now
the
I'm
soft
pissed.
cookie bit. And, yeah.
What-
No, like honestly, that's the pretty much the only reason I will ever order from Papa John's is to get that big ass cookie. It's so good.
You guys know what Pazookies are?
What?
Is that the name of your silly dog? Oh, he's a good boy, Pazuki.
It's funnily enough from a restaurant called BJ's. It's the name of the restaurant, BJ's.
Hey, you guys want to go to BJ's and get a
Get a
Pazookie?
Pazookie? No, it's like actually a really expensive like restaurant. I don't know how big the chain is. I don't know if it's just in Texas or what, but they have it's just like a steaming hot like cookie at the bottom of like a dish, maybe like about the size of a cookie, and then they just put like 2 scoops of ice cream on it, and it's
Oh,
like
sounds great.
Oh,
the
that sounds
greatest
nice.
thing.
Yeah.
So good. It's like $12 though. They're really expensive.
What?
Oh,
Well, that's a
not
little
so
crazy.
bad. I mean, if it's a whole big cookie the size of like a pizza pie, then
That's
you know.
crazy.
It's overpriced, but everything is overpriced at BJ's.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the old recurring segment where I read memes off of the Weather Channel website? Because Rumble Muffin just linked me another set of those.
Okay.
So first up, we've got a dolphin. Seems to have something draped over it. The
Okay.
subheading is nature, and then the
Oh,
title
alright.
says it's trapped in a t-shirt.
The nature?
Sports and recreation. Man falling into an icy pond looks miserable. Looks like he's crying for his life. Says he just jumped into an icy pond and just watch.
Oh, all right. Well.
There's a picture of a pond with a red square around like a shadow in the water. Trending news. Unsuspecting fish never stood a chance.
Whoa. Damn, that's ominous, dude.
And lastly, there's a picture of a groundhog with a leather glove around it. Winter Storm Central. Spoiler alert, he's usually wrong. Thank you, Weather Channel.
Punxsutawney? No way.
Yeah, it's Punxsutawney.
It's not like he got the
wrong?
position because he's a good groundhog.
I want to see a politician like fight against Punxsutawney Phil. or
Never
whatever his
stood a
name is.
chance.
How old is Punxsutawney now?
No.
Dead.
No, it's not the same. one.
I know it's the
am
same one, but how old's the current one?
Going
I don't
to run some ads, and then we're gonna play a little. What is the next
Golf
thing?
with your
Golf with your friends. Yeah, that's right. I'll get see you soon.
Punxsutawney
Thank you, Rumble Muffin,
Phil.
for bringing those to my attention.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Ruka,
I'm a cat, wow! Hey, did you know that I'm a cat?
you're just jealous.
You are.
All right. Punxsutawney Phil lore.
Lore.
Fuck
Yeah.
me, man.
Never heard it
Yeah.
described that way before. Lore, though.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm just skimming, and I read one sentence out of context here. Each year, 2 scrolls are prepared by the vice president of the Inner Circle. What the fuck is happening?
Scrolls?
Okay, this is a cult. This is like a level that you go to in like Skyrim or something. Like,
The Inner Circle?
You sure you didn't read the Inner Sanctum?
Yeah,
The
right?
Sanctum Sanctimonious. Filled with scrolls and ancient knowledge where they cut the head off a chicken.
Phil communicates in groundhogese to the president, who is then directed by Phil to the proper
Lore.
scroll and forecast.
Lore, though?
Who did they sacrifice to Punxsutawney Phil?
It was Bill Murray.
that's why he keeps getting older
He
and older.
just can't
He's actually
die.
immortal, but he loses a year every time they sacrifice him to Punxsutawney.
On February 11th, 2015, the Merrimack Police Department in New Hampshire issued an arrest warrant for Punxsutawney Phil for having failed to disclose the extreme amounts of snow that would ensue after Groundhog Day.
That is hilarious. What made you think of it the 3 months, man? Appreciate it. I want a bit of BJ's now.
Me too. I always want to go to
Yeah,
BJ's.
I'd love to go get a BJ.
It's just got a big menu, you know?
Yeah.
It does have
Yeah.
a big menu.
No, like they give you a book. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
read the book. It's so big.
They suck and blow, and
You have the choice
They do
between
that.
the two. It just keeps
They have
going
really
and
good
going.
pizza, apparently.
they do
Well,
the whole
I
thing
think
where they
it's
put
good.
their tongue under the head of your penis, the top of the shaft.
Don't forget about the
You guys
boys.
talking about New Haven, Connecticut?
That's it. Did you ever
They've
have the
got really good
Punxsutawney?
pizza.
They've also got the lore of Punxsutawney Phil.
And the inner sanctum.
It's my
Mhm.
favorite Outcast song.
Game and
Where are
pass are in Discord.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Why is that the password? I'm already hungry, dude.
Oh, is it food related?
Austin
On
made it
this
food
show?
related, but it doesn't have to be.
We never
I
talked
mean,
about
it has to be.
What are you talking about? Would you guys eat? I was gonna say hedgehog for
Thank
some
you.
reason, but now I want to say hyena. Would you guys eat hyena?
No,
I
I,
mean,
know
I'd
what they
try
do with
it.
their clits.
That is a great out of context quote. No, I know what they do with their clits.
I think I saw that movie.
The clit
No,
bullet?
I know what they do with their clits. That's
Yep.
the movie.
It's the sequel to Do You Want to Build a Snowman?
Oh God.
That got dark.
Yeah. It's like
Have you seen
Yes.
a hyena's clit hole?
They can reverse it inside out.
It's like a distended anus.
You know, the names are like a lot less racist than they used to be.
No, you missed one, clearly. That was like on page 1.
Ooh.
I know what you did with your clit last summer.
get fucking stupid golf with your friends to capture.
Capture Manhattan.
Man.
Wait, is nobody
Yeah.
in this room still? Oh no, it's
I'm
just 3 out
with
of 8.
3 people in the game.
Get
Uh,
me.
Kangaroo
Straight up.
style. Thank you for the cheers during the last hour as well. And on the
Yeah,
subscription
pretty good.
side, let's go like Enzymicide, Morsel Mouth, Difference Engine, Flurp89, Lupitar the Puppet Master, D-Chan121, Sepulture, Bear Shark, Virtue Real, Cursed, Jaxie Poo, Gabe Lantis, Saber Ewan, Keone3, Ranchi Doom, Cap'n Cook 94, Wheatflakes 919, Elf King Tadichi, The Crooked, Hovis Has Risen, Savino, Laughboy, Triazic, Gazloid, Trey is me. I was wondering who Trey was. Turns out it's this person. But who is Trey is me? New Beater 32, Zaperzin, Malkin Cookies, Cassia X, Calstyrax, Rob Bobberts, Poochin, Brewerboy 12, Crazed Stickman, Admin Alert, Frown Free Zone, Tribs, the TK Master. Oh my god, what have you done to the background?
What?
Do you guys see that in the background of your Golf with Friends game?
Nope.
No.
It just turned into the art for Soda Drinker Pro.
That's awesome.
It corrupted the sky, and the birds are like flying across the screen, but they're leaving trails of all their previous animation
There
states.
aren't birds. They're butterflies.
Well, dude,
see
you would
birds,
you would
dog?
understand my confusion
Okay.
if you were looking at my screen. Good lord. Okay. It's oh god, the Family Feud. It's corrupting again. B Bones 150, Sassanox, and Pain Pajamas. Kevin 92, Big Too Big, Dipson,
Wait.
and Rarco TV.
Do I have enough time to go pee? I gotta pee so bad.
You know what? By all means.
Still got
why
cheers,
not?
right?
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
No, cheers are done. Cheers
Oh
are
god,
done.
kill me. Oh,
Read him
Jesus.
again.
Wow, that just hit him hard, didn't it?
Dude, can you just go to my stream for a second?
All right.
All right.
I can even move my mouse around and create like a weird ass like parallax.
Do you have like Hall of Mirrors effect where everything's just getting redrawn infinitely?
No, it's like the skybox got replaced by like
Holy shit.
The skybox got replaced by like some glitch art or something.
Just waiting for it to load here.
That is trippy.
Oh, it's gone.
The bird's drawing on it. The butterfly was drawing on the skybox.
Oh, that's
No,
weird.
Oh yeah, no, you're drawing on it with the trees.
Oh, I just caught the end of it though.
Yeah, that was a wild time.
All right, I'm back.
That should be what it looks like all the time. I like that.
I would never play this game
Oh,
if that's what it looked like. All right, let's do it.
that was
Too
fun.
much fun.
Keep your own electric eye on me, babe.
Let me sleep on it.
Yeah, that's the next lyric.
That's
Let me
David
poop
Bowie,
on you, baby, baby.
I don't remember that part of the David Bowie song. Congealed coffee creamer.
Why don't you just not drink that?
Yeah.
It's the only thing I have in my room.
Rob, you just went to the bathroom and grabbed a drink on the way back.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. I got
Yeah,
got
you
important
do.
shit to do, dog.
Does the game look kind of weird to you?
A little bit, yeah.
Like
They-
kind of flat and like not shaded?
They
Yeah.
updated that while you were gone. Actually, like a week and a half ago, we played this. and
Wait, has
then-
Nick played the new map?
He hasn't.
No,
He'll
not
love
yet.
it.
Candyland's in?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
I love Candyland. This is Blitzball, by the way.
Oh Jesus.
Sorry, I didn't
Oh,
mention
shit,
that.
Ryan just panicked.
We were
so-
distracted by the other ship.
Bernice! You killed my friend.
Oh Jesus, Bernice!
Also, jumping is on.
When the hell is Rick and Morty?
Never.
No one knows.
Okie dokie.
I mean, he wasn't. Mr. Poopy Butthole wasn't kidding when he said, you know, maybe
Ah!
a year and a half. Who knows? Ha ha!
Ah, Morty!
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh.
Oh,
Should've
I make
gotten
that sound
themselves-
in everything I do!
And another bucket of syrup here, Rick.
Oh.
It's me, your nephew, Morty. Oh yeah, Nick. On Monday, you missed us doing a live improv
Oh.
episode of Seinfeld that was really
God.
good.
Oh, that was fantastic.
That sounds great.
And then, another one of Everybody Loves Raymond that had some very uncomfortable connotations for some of the characters.
And
Did someone not
Tortilla
love
the hot
Raymond?
dog? Tortilla the hot dog.
Tortilla the hot dog. That's right.
Yeah.
Tortilla, you'll get your money.
Oh,
Miwaniwanga solo.
Yeah.
my game is
What do you think?
frozen.
We got one episode of Who's Line, the NLSS crew.
What?
Yeah.
Do you think we could pull it off? Be funny?
Be funny. 50,
We got to play questions only. We got to
You
do.
knocked me. Oh, you knocked me in.
We got to do song styles. We got to do what's the other ones?
I couldn't do the
Hoedowns.
song stuff. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Hoedown. We tried to do a hoedown on an Ultimate Chicken Horse episode, didn't we?
Nah, we succeeded. I would think.
It was a garbage trash fire.
Yeah, it was bad.
You're out of
Nick.
time.
No, I'm trying to fix my capture, like the game broke for some reason.
Yeah, I know. It happened to me too. I don't
What'd
know
you
what
do?
else happened.
Bounce
I
on
just
the tree
did window
stumps.
capture.
Boys!
Yeah, window capture seems to work.
Yeah.
This has never been a problem
You fucker!
Eat hole in one. It's the greatest hole in one ever.
Oh, I got a hole in one.
received. No, but you didn't get this kind of hole in one.
Yeah, you knocked me out of my hole in one.
Yeah, I
You
knocked
piece of
Rob out of
shit
his
garbage.
hole in one.
Fuck, man. Scenes from a hat with scenes from Twitch chat.
Oh yeah.
That'd be.
I
Why'd
can
you
see it.
you turn into like the Planet Coaster?
What's your favorite Who's Line game?
Hey,
Probably
I
Scenes
like-
from a hat.
No.
I'm a big Irish drinking song fan. But
Yeah.
then again, Newscasters is really good too.
Mm.
I like the one where they have that like big long pool noodle prop and they always shape it into a dick.
That's props.
That show is bad.
Fuck off. Actually, I'm mad. I don't care if you're joking or not. Don't even fucking say that.
I
won't.
think it's a
Mockery
good
is
show,
barely
but I think
Canadian.
it's like a little overhyped.
No, you're wrong. Have you seen the episode with Richard Sherman?
No, but that'd be awesome.
No, it was wait, what's his name?
What are you talking about? Richard
The
Croup?
exercise guy.
Richard
Bruce?
Dawkins.
Yeah,
No,
Richard
the-
Dawkins.
Richard
The
Simmons.
Richard Simmons. Fuck. The
From
episode with
Kiss.
him.
Richard Ricardo.
Go watch the episode.
I have.
It's Living Scenery with Richard Simmons.
You ever see the
It's-
two of them with Robert Williams?
It's
Robert.
one of the funniest scenes on television that exists. I'm not even joking.
Are you thinking of
Unbelievable.
Wayne Brady?
Yes, Wayne Brady.
That guy is hilarious.
He
Very
is
talented.
actually though, in truth.
His brain
sound
amazes me
effects.
that he's able to create songs so fluidly,
Yeah,
consistently.
Impressive.
It's like way better than Ryan at it.
No, it's like, yeah, but he's older, so. as we've discussed, I'm not threatened. Are you even playing like the same game as me at this point? Like,
No.
you guys
But I
have
did
got
get
to,
it to do.
you've got to accept your big ball capabilities.
Yo,
What the?
What?
Get fucked.
How did that work?
This game sucks.
Rick and Morty has been given a 2017 release, but Adult Swim hasn't given them a specific date. Someday it'll be back on air.
How that working out for you, Ryan?
Hanat,
Me
Miwari Wanga.
Miwani Wanga solo. Why does he say that? What does Miwani Wanga mean? That's what I want to know.
Wanna banga?
Wanga.
He wants the Wanga with
Wanna
solo?
banga? Don't you wanna banga? Right?
Don't
Yeah,
you
that's
want a
it.
banger?
And a Mona and a Sun and a Springer. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh.
Nick. Ooh.
You're right there?
You knocked me out,
I
so
thought I could bump him.
No! Suck on my balls, you grass-fed.
yeah, Chad, I agree. The game looks very strange and washed out. I'm not sure what's going on either.
Yeah.
Something changed about the rendering engine.
Time to the good old days. Playing golf with friends. Now it's washed out.
I kind of like that song. I'm sorry.
I've heard it twice.
Mmm.
Chad, I mean, I'll take that. I'll take the L on this one. I shouldn't like that song. You're not allowed to, but I like it.
Part of being like really ignorant of popular media is that you don't have to play by those rules anymore. Sometimes people will be like, I bet NL really likes 21 Pilots because they're so overrated. And then I go, wait, what do they sing? And they go, is that song Stressed Out? And I go, is that the one that goes, now we're stressed out? And they go, yeah. And I go, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I like things that you're not supposed to like.
Oh my God.
Doesn't matter.
Everyone
man.
has them, you know?
Yeah, you like what you like. You know.
Oh, I guess I took
Except for
22
when you
strokes
put-
there.
Except when you put ketchup on mac and cheese. Don't do that. That's
Nick,
that's awful.
Who's taking the? You're farther ahead than me. You gotta take the L on this one. Thank you. That was incredible.
Yeah, I
I knew
almost like
How'd you
shot
do
that perfectly. I don't know.
Shit, man, I got wrecked.
Why
You
didn't I
got
try
people
this?
like, oh, I like this song. Like, dude, you like this song? It's garbage. It's just popular because it's fucking media is bullshit. It's terrible. You shouldn't like
Yeah, it
this.
just depends what circles
No.
you run in. Some people don't give a shit about what you
We're in
like.
Twitch chat circle though. Oh, this is
I already went to, the Pitchfork Media School of Music, so I can get down with, Metal Machine music. You listen to it 100 times, it really sounds quite beautiful at the end. I get down with like the hipsterest shit ever invented, but then like, guys, say you like one Ciara song and the whole world comes crashing down.
I like Adele
Does he?
sometimes.
I don't like Adele, actually.
I've listened to like one or two of her songs, and wow, that was
Me
pretty
wanna do Adele.
good. That's pretty good.
I
don't
think
have a problem with it.
she has a great voice,
Yeah, she does.
but I have very low tolerance for melodrama.
What
Mm.
does that
So
mean?
when she's like a 35-year-old woman and she's calling his ex-lover and be, hello from the other side and gonna tell you I'm sorry for, everything that I've done, get over it. Get a job. You're too old to be having these heartfelt moments with like someone your Facebook stalking.
You should be emotionally dead inside by that age.
I'm just
Yeah,
like an
really.
emotional adult,
What is an emotional adult to you?
She's a full-grown human being. She should act like it.
You wanted to say she's a grown-ass woman.
She's a grown ass woman.
she's
in that-
20. She's 28. I've been famous since I was 4.
That's not true.
The math does not check out.
By both like literal means and also like she's not been that famous for that long. Like she's been famous for what, like 4 or 5 years now?
She's been famous. Like, no, she had that song, Should I Just Keep Chasing Pavement? That was like 2007.
What?
Whatever.
I don't know that song.
You got a
either.
problem?
Whatever
No,
happened to
that's
that one lady who did the song and then she did a bunch of dog memes on Twitter and stuff?
Ariana Grande?
No.
Is
Lord.
that
Oh, yeah.
Lord.
la
Yeah.
la la?
Lord.
Lord. What happened to her? Is she still doing things?
Probably.
Yeah, I imagine so.
One song is pretty good. I actually kind of like that song.
I think I fixed my
Royals?
game.
Yo, you know her album 23? That's because she was 23 when she made it, you moron. Yeah, why don't we just apply that to all albums? Like, I'm a huge fan of Pearl Jam's album 10. They were all in the 4th grade when it came out. It was amazing that they were able to write such universally, amazing hits. And of course, who could forget the Beatles classic 1? With the Smashing Pumpkins fucking 0.
And Metallica's classic 1.
Yeah, and Bob Marley's classic 1.
I love how the skybox is like
It's
about
eating
10 feet in
everything
front of
up.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of texture
This
pop
level's
out.
really hard.
Yeah, it's like too
Oh my
hard.
god,
beginning
everything's
was
getting
Blitzball.
eaten.
Yeah,
I mean, it's Candyland. It's the way it's supposed to be.
texture pop out instead of in.
This is just default mode. There's no things on.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Nick, you're gonna love the music in Candyland, buddy.
You've already heard all of it.
Could we just replace it with mouth moods? Could you replace all music with mouth moods? 300 megabytes storage capacity.
There's a couple of songs, like, normally I think everybody looks down on mashups, as in, like, it's novelty, but usually it doesn't make for good music. Like, to listen to, like, a million times, you're like, Smash Mouth, where every word is somebody. You're like, okay, that's funny,
gotcha.
but it's not art, necessarily.
Wow.
Well, come on. And then when there's a couple of songs on Mouth Moods, I'm like, this is art.
You think about
Like-
mouse sounds?
No.
No, it's
No.
no. Oh yeah, you missed that when you were.
Yeah,
You
I've
not
seen
heard
that,
mouth
yeah.
moods?
Oh, I didn't know the mouth did different things now.
Yeah, it is
Nick,
moods.
have
It
you
is
not
moods
heard
now.
Neil's new album, Mouth?
Have you not heard of Mamoon's Falafel?
I have. I actually had some when I was in New York with
Can
you.
we go back? Nick, have you not heard fucking mouth moods yet?
No.
The one
Why are we here
that's
right now?
like Linkin Park's in the end mixed with like whatever that soul song is. I'm like, that's better than In the End. I'll just say it.
So brave.
Yeah, D.A.E. Linkin Park isn't that good in 2017.
Ah, you fart
Wow,
monster.
this looks difficult.
Yeah, the whole thing is pretty, I was going to say bad.
Well,
but,
having to hit it going up the hill, though, seems extra hard.
I don't know. Wow Wow is legitimately like.
Oh, I got
a
it.
Song.
Wiki
It's
Wiki
actually
Wow
like
Wow?
a hilarious pump up song. That you can imagine somebody listening to that and being like, hell yeah, this is my jam.
It's that one and Annoyed Grunts is just.
Also amazing. That is an actual work of art.
What's Annoyed Grunts a parody of or a mashup of?
Annoyed Grunts is sung by Larry King live,
Oh.
and it has some popular samples in that song include Tim Allen going and
We love him. He's huge in our meme circles.
the
That's
like
true.
meow from Mario Paints.
Oh, hell yeah, I love that too.
Yeah.
Austin Powers saying "Yeah, baby."
Mm-hmm.
This is made for us.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It is
Did
meme
you, did
music,
you know
pretty
that they
much.
have? There was a sound clip in that song I didn't recognize the first couple times.
Mm.
It has Shikaka from Ace Ventura.
Oh, I've not heard that.
It's like right towards the end. It's just Shikaka. It does it like 2 times. I'm like, wow, he's got it all.
Genuinely,
He's got it all.
I think that you could almost release the Dear Prudence and Everybody Walk the Dinosaur mashup, and if Walk the Dinosaur had not previously existed, people would be looking for like incredibly soulful meaning in it. Like I really think that Dear Prudence elevates that to a level I didn't think possible.
That's great.
Wonderwall with
Yo,
You Spin Me Right Round.
I'm loving these
so
jelly cubes in this level too, by the way.
Mhm. I know you would love that. Yeah, that's what I said when we played it, honestly.
This is my jam.
Mm.
Maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. You're my Wonderwall.
yeah, I think that's one of the ones where I'm like, this is horrible but hilarious. But the best, like in terms of that category, is Back in Black mixed with 1,000 by Vanessa Carlton, which is just like completely transformative in all of the wrong ways that are so right.
It just blows you away when you hear it because it's probably the most unsuspecting thing you could hear when you hear the da 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 da. It's just
Well, you've done an adequate job of getting me excited to want to listen to this.
It's an hour that you will enjoy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We've left some surprises in there for you too.
Well, not
There's-
that I needed encouragement either. Like, I would have listened to it regardless, but you pumped me up, so thank you.
Hey, you pumped me dry, dude.
Rob hasn't listened to it yet.
I have actually.
Yeah, and
I haven't listened to all of it though. Yeah.
It's only 94 songs.
Was it mindless self-indulgence?
I'm finding I'm kind of really weirdly enjoying, for some reason, the Shady interlude.
Yeah.
It's really weird and kind of unsettling in a good way. What?
Have you been
My
listening
name
to
is-
it non-stop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it will have an impact on you if you do that, though. Like, I think it will.
You'd be
it will-
surprised, but yeah, I think it
I,
would.
I think you'll come out on the other side slightly changed. If
All right.
if you do it piecemeal, you'll remain Nick, but you might become someone completely different.
Well, I'll take a straw poll later and see which one of those things I should do. If you still want me or you want the other version of me that I haven't decided on yet.
Have you guys you guys know Girl Talk?
Yes.
Are you guys
I told you I was raised in the Pitchfork School of Music.
you guys like Girl Talk? Are you Girl Talk people?
What was that first album?
I don't know.
The one that has, Juicy mixed with Tiny
Yeah.
Dancer by Elton
Mhm.
John. I was like, that's hot right there. That's good.
Mm.
And then the next album, I was like, it's all right. It's not as good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure, but I kind of like some Girl Talk songs. I don't have anything
like some
against
girl.
them.
You shouldn't feel guilt about pleasure.
Some pleasure you should.
Yeah, probably.
That way.
Like, what if you're into like murdering people? You should probably
Yeah,
feel
Night
pretty
Ripper.
guilty.
All right, well, I didn't really account for that, Rob. Sorry.
Probably be guilty about that.
Deserves a quiet night.
In the
Is that what you're going for with
summertime.
that one?
I was doing
Ass
Night Moves
neck
by
of
Bob
a
Seger.
Oh, I like that. That should be remixed next.
Yeah.
Or mashed up, whatever it's called.
Bob Seger doesn't like it when you use his music, though. He's one of those
Really?
guys. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it
You
sucks.
realize he licensed Like a Rock to Chevy, right?
Maybe he doesn't realize that. Someone should
Maybe that's
tell him.
why he doesn't do it anymore. 'cause
Yeah,
it's-
that's a good point. Wait, doesn't... Oh, no, that's Hank Williams Jr. does. The Monday Night Football theme song.
Well, he used to.
I took the Chevy to the levee. Now the levee is dry. Do you think they
Yeah.
owed Chevy royalties?
Probably did.
Do you think
Not
that it
sure.
was like a Chevrolet that ran on water? Like, does American Pie take place in the future? They filled up the Chevy in the levee? And now the levee's... What is a levee?
It's
Probably
it's like a
engine
pit of
house.
water, I think, right?
Yeah, okay, I
Yeah.
thought so.
The can I pose a question?
Yes,
Okay. They always say as American as apple pie.
right.
Yeah, which you
Is apple
fuck.
pie? Well, is apple pie that American? Like, is it very commonly?
It's probably German, to be honest.
Right, that's what I'm thinking, right? That's not one of those things that was invented in America, right? Surely.
Most American things are from other cultures that
Oh.
we've appropriated.
Yeah.
Oh, this fucking...
Wait, what are we? Are we supposed to stop short and then jump it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
That's.
goodbye.
But they're
Oh, I did it.
Pretty American.
No.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it,
Stop,
don't
stop,
do it,
stop, stop.
No, you fucker.
Oh, he's done it.
I've done it.
Whoa.
Everything's okay.
Oh, and down back around the thing.
Oh, no.
Apples aren't native to the Americas. Is that true?
I don't believe that for a second.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll believe it for like a second, but now I don't believe it anymore.
No!
Well, it's one of those things, right? Where like sometimes you're surprised by what foods are New World foods, like potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, potato farls are so good.
Potato farls?
Potato farls?
They're
Is that
like
like-
little patties of potato, and you fry them in a pan, and you have them with
Uh-huh.
breakfast. They're so good.
Potato.
It's like a hash brown.
They're like creamy potato, though. They're not like the salty kind of like burnt kind of potato.
Well, you did. That's error in the
I'm
chef,
trying
man.
to I'm
Don't
trying
blame
to
the
find a way to
potato.
describe it. I know that's not really right.
Just kill me. Just end me.
Chat, you know what potato farls are? Can you explain that better than I can? Because I don't think I know. I just like to eat
Potato
them.
farls?
Put a fried egg on top of it. So good.
Potato Farrell is that's Will's brother, right?
Yeah,
It's when
yeah.
you leave a potato out in the wild and eventually it forgets its, house training.
Commonly confused with Potato Farrell, which is Colin Farrell's
Potato brother.
potato brother. Yes, his brother. In
No, the Potato Brothers are the Farrelly brothers.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's it.
The Potato Farrellys.
I
Everyone
enjoyed
knows
that way
that.
more than I should have. I'm sorry.
Yes, be sorry you enjoyed my potato brother.
No one here has ever heard of Johnny Appleseed. Look, be honest though. If we'd been like, hey, remember that guy who gave apples to all of America by just walking around and putting seeds everywhere? You'd be like, you believe that stupid shit? That seems like one of those things that's like a cultural myth.
Yeah, it's like Babe the Blue Ox. Didn't
Yeah,
happen.
exactly.
Yeah.
Paul fucking Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan, dude.
Paul
What's
Bunyan?
the deal with Paul Bunyan? Like, what is his story? Like, what is he?
He's a
Hercules?
big
got
old
blue
guy.
ox?
He's got a big old goat.
He's related to the string bean
ox!
Oh,
giant.
it's an
He's got a
ox.
blue
I don't
ox.
remember. You're
Big
the one
old
asking about
goat.
it. You're mad at me. I don't remember.
He's related to the string bean giant and also the giant that goes up the beanstalk.
Isn't the string bean
The
giant?
giant does not go up the beanstalk.
Giants and beans are forever
He
intertwined.
started up the
rather
beanstalk.
violently.
He lived on the beanstalk. He is real. Is he real? Isn't the Jolly Green Giant just an ad for the string beans in a can?
Wait,
No.
what do you mean? Isn't he actually that?
You can't just
is-
make up a
Is your
giant.
question, is there
Well,
a
I mean-
real Jolly Green Giant?
No, my question is like, is that like some sort of an American mythology thing that was like co-opted for advertising or something?
No, I think it's just like the fucking, like Tony the Tiger. He's just a
He
mascot.
had one of the famous
Yeah.
dragons from history, and we remembered him ever since. This flag is an asshole, by the way.
Yeah.
Scoobity boop boop. It's a great,
We're
a great track.
Sinking a ball straight into an asshole.
What the fuck? Austin. Oh man.
Which one does this one lead you to? Oh, it leads you to the candy core.
I'll take you to the
Candy corn.
Don't you dare.
Tony the Tigget is not real.
I don't think you're allowed to say that on Twitch. Can Tony the Tiger be real though?
Johnny the Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed is a real person, Ed. You can seriously go read about him right now. Oh, if that's the only criteria, I guess we'll go. Hey, Aslan is a real person. You can go read about him.
Asgore is a
book.
real goat
He wasn't
man.
even a person in the book. He was a
He's a
lion.
person. He's Liam Neeson.
Lions can't be.
I mean, yeah, no, they can't. They're lions.
You're a lionist.
I mean, I'm just saying, they're not.
You can't say what a lion can and can't be.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if he tries really hard and puts his mind to it, in America, you can do anything,
Puts his lion to it.
Yeah, exactly. Lion Neeson.
Some kind of lion ban in America.
Where are you going, Nick?
I can't stop moving. I guess I'm over here now.
This little butt jiggle.
His name's John Chapman. They should have called him Johnny Chapel instead of Johnny Appleseed. Or at least Johnny Chapelseed.
Johnny Chapelseed.
Do you guys think that Freddy Krueger is real? Do you guys
I'm
believe in
still
Freddy
coming up
Kruegers?
with Johnny Appleseed names that are better. How about this? Granny Applesmith.
All right.
He's a granny?
So wait. Yeah, there's a lot of questions with that name.
Grampy Applesmith?
I mean, it could be a granny. That's no judgment. But does he smith apples? Like he creates them?
Well, do you Richatelli anything?
Well, I mean, no, but Telly isn't really a thing.
Yeah, what does your last name mean?
It actually, I looked it up before. It
It's a
does
type of
mean
pasta.
like, yeah, it's a type of pasta. That is very racist.
This
it
is
is-
not a kind of auto parts
sorry,
store
Rob, I didn't mean it.
represented by George Foreman.
It's actually a very uncommon last name, and it does mean like wealthy. So someone in my past was wealthy.
Oh shit, it's like a Medici family situation.
Yeah, but I don't know who the fuck they are. Like, can they give me some of their like castle money? Ancient, Roman Roman blood money? Because I'd take it.
Roman blood money.
Follow that weird language rule, like the Ziff rule or whatever.
Ziff Davis rule. It's a publication.
They used to have Tech TV.
Oh, it's a funnel.
Yeah, it's a funnel rule.
Oh shit,
It's a
that's
rule about
tight.
funnels.
Wait, did you say tight like it's actually physically constraining, or do you just... Is that
No,
an
it's cool.
expression
No,
of excitement
No, it's
for you?
cool. It's like a funnel.
He meant tight like a tiger.
Yes. I gotta know this.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's Austin Powers.
I don't remember the word. Fuck, whatever.
Robert Linguini.
They spelled it Lunguini. I really like
Monstro's Linguini.
Oh, dude, I got in the funnel. The funnel is great. That's the best path for sure.
Scoopity boop boop boopity boop boop scoopity boop boop. Great song, dude.
It's a little bit like Dam Busters, actually.
Yeah,
Less,
I can
less
see
catchy though.
That one goes.
Yep.
You know, my last name isn't supposed to be what it is, to be honest with you.
What does that mean?
Okay, so, like, basically, my dad had a different first and last name up until he was 2 years old, and then his mom got remarried and just renamed him.
Like all the way.
Wow!
The whole way. First and last name.
That's a
It's
big
still a
commitment.
strong one.
Yeah.
My last name is actually like shitty because everyone look at the balls.
Yeah, this is new. We weren't in Ball Land before.
The balls
fuck,
are
the
awesome,
balls
man. They're
fucking-
gumdrops.
This is Dragon's Lair, dude.
Fuck. Oh no. No.
This is a lot better. This is a lot better than Dragon's Lair.
I have distracted. No, everyone
Very
thinks
true.
my last name is Williams.
Yeah.
It's not Williams.
Yeah, no.
Then you'd be a lumber company, I think.
Imagine if you were a tennis professional who had siblings and Hulk Hogan was talking to you at like some kind of after party after Wimbledon. He'd be like, "You're one of the Williams brothers."
Oh yeah.
That's the worst joke that you've ever told.
I appreciate it.
Why is he green?
Yeah, it's
And a
like a
skeleton.
donut.
It's because he's an onion ring. Let's just get out of the way. They're onion rings. They're not donuts. He's an onion ring that went bad.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I
like,
was talking about Hulk
He's
Hogan.
an onion ring? How'd you get to that?
I really like that maybe, you know, on his deathbed, he's going to rip off his human skin and just be like,
No, just stop there. On his
I'm a
deathbed, he's
breaded,
gonna
I thought
rip
that was-
I'm a breaded and sliced onion, brother. The whole time.
What do you want to do for the next course?
Oh,
Do
wait,
Spooky Castle.
What?
What?
Spooky Castle.
Oh.
What do you think I
I
said?
thought you said do a bleached asshole.
I still don't know what you said.
Exactly what I said.
Alright.
You got me.
Dewey Castle?
Let's do Spooky Castle.
Oh,
Do a castle.
Brian hates
Alright.
Dewey Castle.
Fries, onion rings, tater tots, sweet potato fries.
Oh, wait, say it again.
Oakway.
Okay, wait.
Don't play.
Okay, wait.
Don't play.
Which, of course, in ancient Native American means.
Hold
Say
the
that
green
again, please. Yeah.
Oakway.
Don't play away.
Okay, wait.
Oh, stinky goat.
Don't play away.
So what did you say? Say it. List them again.
Fries, onion rings, sweet potato fries, tater tots.
Onion rings are last for me. To be
What?
honest with you.
Explain
Well-
yourself.
Onion rings are first for me. They're a rare treat.
Really? Fries number one. Actually, oh, man,
Wow.
that's tough. Fries number one.
Well, don't play away.
Oakway.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, it depends, man. Depends on where you get them from. Like, sometimes
like-
places have really shitty fries and really shitty onion rings, but they have great tater
What
tots.
is Lincoln
That's
Milk?
Sonic, basically.
Great tater tots are amazing, though.
Dude, go to Sonic. They have great fucking tater tots.
Yeah.
I feel like fries are like a 1 out of 1. Like that fries is just where I'm gonna make
It's
like the
number one.
index. Exactly.
Yeah,
They're the
absolutely.
default value.
They don't even need to be
Onion
on.
rings can be like 30% better than fries or 70% worse depending on
There's
how
a
they're
lot of
made.
types of fries. We're not even getting into that discussion.
Well, let's hold up here for a
All
second.
right, sorry.
Well,
Then
see, the thing-
sweet
Yeah.
potato fries can be like twice as good as regular fries or 10 times worse.
Yeah.
I just think
Never
trying to
had a good
classify
sweet
like
potato.
shoestring and curly fries are as the same is not really doing anyone a favor.
Well, but the thing is, like, I'll take any type of fry over. Well, I'll take more types of fries than I will take different
wait.
types of onion rings.
I mean, there is no other kind of onion ring, right?
Well, there's two.
There's double
There's,
fried.
there's one, yeah. There's the one that actually is an onion ring battered and fried, so it's a
Okay.
ring of onion. And then there's the ones that you get at some restaurants, or restaurants, quote unquote, where it's a breaded ring of onion bits, and it's mostly breaded, you know. And it's
I understand.
yeah. Those
One
I've
is
never had
like
that.
a contiguous onion ring.
Right.
The other one is a ring made out of ground onions.
Yes.
Well, you have the idea.
pretty much.
Each onion.
And I don't like those at all. Like, in no way do I like those.
I
Big
didn't
onion
like those.
rings?
I gotta be
I
honest
like
with you.
those sometimes. Yeah.
That's an onion burger. It's
When-
minced onion meat fried.
right.
Right, Chet?
No.
That's an onion. Hey, can I get a side of onion burgers, please?
Is it a death sentence for an onion ring if the onion comes out completely in one bite?
I think
I'm
if it
unhappy
happens
about
on. I think if it happens on more than like 25% of the onion rings, yes, that's a
That's
damnation.
fair. I agree with that.
Yeah, okay.
It's not well made, really.
Because I had one place that with the onion rings where you took one bite and it was like, oh, this is good. But then that one bite ruined the structural integrity of the onion ring. So the second
Crumbles.
bite, every
Right.
time the ring would come
It's
out.
like
Yeah.
House of Cards. It's not
See,
good.
all of these reasons are why onion rings are last on my list. Like, there's a lot of ways to fuck up an onion ring. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I don't like is when the ring comes out, and then, you know, if I'm by myself, I'm eating the batter. There's zero question. But if I'm with other people, I have to, like, weigh my relationship with them and be like, are they going to think less of me for literally just eating a ring of
If
fried
you're quick
batter?
about it and the ring comes out, you have like 2 seconds to put the batter in your mouth to make it eat.
Mmm.
It's true.
Otherwise, you know, once the ring
You-
is dissolved enough in your mouth, you're
You
like, all right,
think
now it's just batter.
anyone you talk to would judge you for eating fried batter?
I mean, you can't just order. Let me put it this way: if someone orders onion rings, I'm like, yeah, this is a dude with good taste. If I went to a restaurant and someone said, "Can you just fry a bunch of batter and give it to me?" I'd be
That's
like,
not
"This
what
guy's not all there."
The intention was to eat the onions.
Yeah, but the onions are gone.
You're
now.
making the best of a bad situation. That's just ridiculous to hold you to a higher level than that.
Look,
Can I be
once you get to
slightly
this level of the business world, you got to think about things like this.
Okay.
Can I be slightly tangential for a moment?
Never.
All right, never mind then. Sorry.
All right. Well, now that's
Moving
over
on.
with.
Do you guys dip onion rings?
Sometimes.
Robert, I want to know your story.
Yeah, me too.
It's not a story. It's actually I want to know your guys' feelings on coconut shrimp.
Hell yeah, I love those.
Right?
Yes.
Those are
Top
awesome.
tier.
I don't think I've had
Seriously.
coconut shrimp.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
Is it just shrimp with coconut on it?
Sort of?
It also has special sauce if you get it at Red Lobster.
Because I really don't
Yeah.
like coconut. Like I hate coconut. It
Oh,
has
I'm
the
sorry
same
for you.
texture as onions without any of the taste.
It
It's
has
got,
its own world.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's-
like coconut, but it does have the texture of a fingernail.
You eat it and it's like, ugh.
What the hell? I've never even thought of that before.
It does actually. You're right. But coconut shrimp are delicious.
I will deal with that texture for onions because onions taste great. Coconut, there is no redeeming taste value there that I like.
Yeah,
need
but they
to
don't
have.
taste great on a burger, do they, Austin?
No, they do, but then you don't taste the. I will fight you.
Well, you put onion rings on a
You
burger.
don't like
You
that
can,
creamy
and that
coconut
actually works
flavor?
because these onion rings are very like light on the onion taste, even though they are onions.
Coconut is bad. Dude, apparently chat is split 50-50 on coconuts.
I'm
It's
very
gross.
pro coconut.
Well, the
I
thing
am
is,
too.
like, coconut flavor is excellent. Like, coconut milk is wonderful.
Yeah.
If you remove the texture from coconut, it becomes much more, like, easy to recommend, I think.
Mm.
And
Yeah, but the
coconut and
textural
pineapple
element-
is the dream together.
Mm.
The textural element of coconut shrimp is the coconut, and it's good on that. It makes it so crispy, and then you dip it in the orange sauce, and it's so good.
Orange sauce?
Yeah, it's actually I didn't know what it was, and I looked it up. It's orange. It's orange sauce.
Just give me
Alright.
like shrimp though.
I mean, shrimp are good on their own.
Shrimp's
Fried
great.
shrimp
But,
are
like,
also
yeah,
good.
fried... I'll eat a non-fried shrimp and enjoy it any
Yeah.
day of the week.
Yeah.
You too, Ruka, I know. But like
love
a
shrimp.
fried shrimp is next level.
Yeah.
You gotta
That's
be
one of the
careful,
meats
though.
that gets best with frying, I think.
I think people fuck up
Steak
frying
one's
so
so good.
much.
Oh, they
Like,
do.
It's so easy to fuck up frying something. Where you just get like 90% batter and 2% product. It's just like not good.
The onion
Actually-
ring conundrum.
To your point, though, shrimp especially are easy to fuck up because, like, it's the fastest, heating protein, and it fucking, like, it's so easy to make that shit rubbery, and then it's just like, it's a waste of a shrimp. I'll still eat it because it's delicious, but then, come on, man.
Drench it in
I won't be
marinara
as
sauce, or
happy
cocktail
about it.
sauce.
Yeah, actually, I like shrimp cocktail as well. I'm a big fan of that.
I know that people, particularly in the United States and England, eat shrimp or prawn cocktail.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
You
Have
get
you
the
never had
shrimp
it?
ring, and it's got the sauce in the middle, and it's just like a ton of
Yeah,
shrimp.
but you don't drink it though.
Look, do you
What?
drink shrimp normally?
Well, you drink cocktails normally. So they come out with this shrimp in like a cocktail glass. Why don't they just call it, shrimp in a cocktail glass with sauce? Instead,
Well, you don't.
It's like,
you don't
what do you call it? Like a, well, give me a second here. This is like hey, it's a potato Pepsi. And then it comes out and you're like, I want to drink this. They're like, no, you idiot, you shove it up your ass.
What?
It just,
It just doesn't make sense to me why they would put cocktail in it unless it's meant to be consumed in an imbibed fashion.
I mean, they only really
What?
serve it in they only ever serve it in a cocktail glass to be like clever, but usually it's not even served like that.
Wouldn't that be even worse with his logic, though?
I mean,
I know the sauce is called cocktail sauce. Well, they don't
Nick's
call it
losing
like
his
tomato.
fucking mind right
No,
now.
I just like I have a problem with the name shrimp cocktail because it's deliberately misleading.
Is it deliberately misleading? It's
Is it?
cocktail sauce.
Well, here's why I'm mad. The name is a pun, right? Is
You're
that
not
what it
mad
is? It's like-
about that.
I am mad about
No!
that. I feel like that's like a Chuck E. Cheese food
The
order.
world has way too many problems for that to be a thing you're mad
I'm
about.
mad about prawn cocktail.
you know what? I'm gonna look this up. I do not know
stop,
the origin of it.
that word is cocktail. That's pretty funny, actually.
It's
Yeah.
a good word.
That's a great word.
Cocktail sauce wiki. All right, here we go.
Why would you?
Originally known as Marie Rose sauce.
Okay, that's much worse.
Wait,
I'll
hold on.
accept
Pick your
that.
poison here.
The sauce and the dish for which it is named were invented by British cook Fanny Craddock.
Extremely
That's a
British
pretty
name.
solid name.
That is a really
Fanny
British
Schneller.
name. And it's even funnier in, British slang. Yeah. You know what Fanny is in
Wait, what's her last name again?
Craddock.
Yeah, that sounds like two words for the English word for what Fanny means.
Fanny Craddock. I
Fanny
mean
Craddock.
just strongest sauces. I am headed into dinner.
You can't handle my strong sausage.
They're saying that it's
My-
just meant to be served with cocktails, which is pretty reasonable.
No, that's not true.
No?
Well, actually, I didn't finish the Wikipedia article.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to see where it goes. Where it goes here.
There's
Prawn
no way
cocktail-
it's meant to be, hey, give me a shrimp cocktail. And you know what? What's your cocktail menu? That's not happening.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Prawn cocktail, the dish where cocktail sauce originates, was originally served with shrimp hanging at the edge of a cocktail glass. This is
Yes.
the origin of the name.
So you put a drink in it, and then you put the shrimp on the side.
No, you don't put the
I don't know if I'd want a shrimp drink. That sounds
No,
pretty
you don't
gross,
drink-
To be honest.
You don't drink it with the
Shrimp
shrimp.
drink!
It's just sitting there, and you take it off the glass, and then you drink the drink.
No, the cocktail sauce is in the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Why are you so mad about this?
Because it shouldn't be called a shrimp cocktail.
There's
That's
some
like
awful things in the world, and this is what you got. This is what got you up at night.
I feel like you guys are just desensitized to it. Like, if you ordered a fried cocktail and got a cocktail glass full of ketchup with a bunch of potatoes hanging out of it, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? But because shrimp cocktail's a thing, you don't question it. But you should question everything.
I mean, if they did do that, a fried cocktail, and they served it that way, I think it would be kind of cute, and I would
Oh,
enjoy it.
come on. That's something you get at the arcade. They have to, like, legally serve food so they can serve drinks.
I would enjoy it.
Yeah, I'd probably try a fried cocktail.
Frog
Frog-
Frogtail, yeah.
Kate, don't even. She's like, I question who I'm married to. You ever ordered a shrimp cocktail? There is no way you've ever ordered a shrimp cocktail, okay?
Do you guys not get shrimp cocktails in
I've
Canada?
never ordered one.
Are they
I
not
love
common
shrimp.
there? Oh, well, then you should have... You would probably
Well, I mean,
like it if you
here's the
love
thing.
shrimp.
I've been to, like, a family gathering, and there's, like, a ring of shrimp with cocktail sauce in the middle.
Sounds great.
I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. It's
that's
just when
what
a
it is.
restaurant calls it a shrimp cocktail and is like, can you say the word shrimp cocktail to confirm you want to order it? Like, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to debase myself.
Why?
Well, now we know the etymology, and I feel like, that should
I feel like you gotta let live, man. Like you're fighting this battle. I don't know if there's a reason for it.
The second thing I'm going to say is that I think that shrimp cocktail, although I like the cold, like, boiled shrimp in cocktail sauce, I think it's like my least favorite way to eat shrimp, which is really just a flattering thing to say about shrimp. Is like every other way I think is better.
Shrimp
I think
in
it's my
creamy
favorite
Alfredo
shrimp.
linguine is really a good way to eat it.
That is good.
No, I haven't eaten yet. Please.
I'm
Now,
actually
shrimp
quite hungry as
scampi
well.
is top tier up there too. You guys ever had shrimp scampi?
Yes.
Yeah. it's
That
good.
shit is dope.
Yeah, man.
I
Shrimp
don't know
is like, how can you hate it?
Some people
Maybe
just
if you
find it
think looks
creepy.
like a bug. Yeah. Or if you ever have a shrimp where they don't devein it.
Oh, that'll get you off real fast.
That's pretty gross.
You
Yeah.
guys ever had some good crawfish?
I don't think so.
To be honest, I don't think I have.
Yeah, man.
I've
Come-
eaten most
come
seafood,
to
but
the
crawfish
South,
and-
we'll have a crawfish boil.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Can we also have a hoedown and a square dance?
Fuck you, man. Don't make fun of my culture, you dick.
Dick.
Everyone,
We can go to
You think of
fucking
Texas?
Manhattan and go get fucking robbed. That's what I like to do.
say the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Texas on 3. 1, 2, 3. Mike
Toast.
Modano.
Racism.
Who?
Mike Modano.
Toast.
I'm like the Mike his Dano, if you know what I'm saying.
I
Who's
said
that?
racism.
He's a captain for the Dallas Stars like 10 years ago.
Oh, hockey. Oh.
You know, they won the Stanley Cup.
Why do they have a hockey team in Texas?
Why do they have a football team in New York?
Well, you can play football in
I think
the
he roasted us, but I don't know.
No, I mean, he didn't.
Oh,
But he did.
I don't know enough sports to know if he roasted us.
Nick, what was the word you said? I was too busy trying to figure
Toast.
out what toast? Texas toast?
Yeah, it just
Oh,
rolls off
yeah.
the tongue. Texas toast, man.
Austin, how often do you have Texas toast in Texas?
You usually have Texas toast to make like French toast. Usually
Yeah, that's
Texas
great.
toast.
Put some eggs on there. Oh, eggs on eggs. I love it.
Otherwise, I mean, like if you want it, you can have it, but it's not like a staple of Texas breakfast or anything.
Does it? Can you order it in like Texas, every Texas restaurant?
Nah, they just give you toast. It depends on the restaurant. I mean,
It's just because I'm hungry, I think, that toast was the first thing I thought of.
What the fuck is Texas toast? It's like really
big
big
old-
toast.
Really thick
it's
toast.
big slice of
Yeah.
bread.
Like twice as thick as a normal slice of bread, but very fluffy.
Think of like, you know those giant waffles? They're like that, but bread.
Mhm.
Waffles?
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yep.
Thought it had cheese and garlic. I think that's a specific type of preparation of it, but
Yeah, that's a Texas toast cocktail.
Yeah, they call that preparation tea.
You know what? I'll eat anything out of a cocktail glass. I'll say
though?
it right
Like,
now.
would you
I'm
eat
ready.
ass out of one?
I would. eat
You're one
ass out
step
of a
away from
cocktail
going to that like San Francisco restaurant where they serve you on an iPad.
I forgot about that.
I probably would go to that place though. That
I
sounds
would
pretty
too,
funny.
though, but that's for the novelty. It doesn't count.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's what the novel. This is the cocktail glasses.
I'm fundamentally opposed to it. Like, I'll eat at some hipster places, but if you're like a hipster place where I'm like, you know, you serve me on like a slat of wood or something like that, I'm like, okay, I get it, you're a hipster. You serve me on an iPad, I'm like, you're just putting on airs now.
Well, at that point, it's just like gone through to the other end, right? Where it is kind of just satire.
I guess so, yeah.
I
Just
or I
not one of
imagine.
the like defining characteristics I want out of an eating establishment. It's a sense of humor. If anything, like last time we were in Seattle, we ate at a restaurant that was sort of like Dick's, which my understanding is that it's an American chain where the waitresses are rude. And I was
Oh.
like, wow,
I thought it was a sports place.
well, there's that one too. But I'll tell
Dick
you what,
sells
after
balls.
about 3 times talking to that waitress and she was kind of like short with me, I was like, this place fucking sucks. It's not like I particularly wanted her to be nice to me. It was more like just be a normal human being. So she's like, yeah, you would want the bacon cheeseburger, wouldn't you? What? Where do you get off telling me what I'm supposed to...
That sounds kind of hot, honestly.
Yeah, it's for guys that like to be dominated while they eat, I guess. You know.
I mean, they got Hooters. It's for guys who like boobs.
I had the
Read
best
all
burrito
guys.
I've ever had in my life in Ireland, which I thought was kind of
come
funny.
on, though.
That's surprising.
I'm not joking. It
Can't
really
say
was.
that,
I'm not
though.
participating.
It really
in this
was the
conversation.
best burrito I've ever
This is
had.
honestly insulting.
That's like me saying I had the best burrito of my life in Vancouver. Like,
Or like
not-
Malf saying he made the best burrito. of
It
his
could
life.
just be that I just haven't had a lot of great burritos, but at the same time, it was a fucking good burrito.
What was in the burrito?
It was pulled pork,
Okay. yeah.
Mexican
Green
spiced
pepper.
rice.
That's like cheating, though, putting pulled pork in it.
No, it's
Go
not.
on.
Mexican spiced rice, pinto beans, guacamole, sour cream, shredded cheese, bean paste, I think was in there. It was so many ingredients. It was so many ingredients that when
Like-
she went to roll the burrito, it was like a problem for a minute until she like got her back into it. It was a big
Nobody
refried
else is
beans. Refried beans.
Refried beans.
refried
yeah.
beans. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Calm down.
Well, I mean, that's. I thought you had like toast.
You ever had a bean cocktail before? It's,
I gotta say everything with a correct syntactical canonical pronunciation, or Ryan will not recognize
Spirit
it.
of language, man.
Actually,
Invisible syntax crackles with life.
speaking of bean paste, you guys ever had any kind of red bean pastry?
Yeah, dude.
That shit's great. And
I
it's
am
a shame that
mostly for it.
I really like it.
mostly.
There's sometimes.
Well, sometimes they put red bean in too much shit.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of Korean bakeries near where I live. And by a lot, I mean, like, it's worse than Starbucks. And, like, it's red bean everything. But I do enjoy it.
It's Rendy.
Do you guys
Yeah.
been to an Indian restaurant? I'm sure, right?
I've been to an Indian
Like
restaurant.
twice.
Several
Do you
times.
guys did they give you like the chips and salsa, but it's like
Oh, Papa Dom.
Hold
you know what
on!
it's called? Because I never know what it's called. It's like they
Yeah.
give you this really nice red and green sauce that are like sweet and spicy, and then it's like this like chip that's like made of beans.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It's
sounds nice.
so good. Where
That's
can I
Papa
get
Dom?
that?
And it might actually be sambal. Now that I think about it. I might
Papa's
have to
dong
check.
is samba?
Sambal.
It's like
Samba.
Everything the non touches.
now that's race.
That's not racist. It's also a reference to the Lion King.
So racist.
Oh,
I have an
man.
anecdote. Okay. There's a restaurant in Vancouver. It's called House of Dosa.
Yeah.
A dosa is like a big old, it's a
An oven?
flour. It's a big, like, Indian crepe, basically.
Oh, okay.
And this place, they were like, we got big dosas. And I was like, hey, give me one of those big dosas. Came out, it was fucking huge. That's the end of the anecdote. It was delicious, but I'm like, this was a big dosa.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got what you paid
Our
for.
anecdotes have gotten less and less potent throughout the show.
Okay, I have a question about Indian restaurants.
I have
The
an
ones that-
anecdote. That's what you're supposed to say.
All right, I have an anecdote. I've been to several Indian restaurants, and they all hung up like
Quit bragging.
white Christmas lights, like all over the place. Why is that a thing?
Is
the
that
breweries
why?
that I
Only
would
in
go
New York
to,
is
they
that
did have
allowed?
like a weird lighting.
Right? Yeah,
I don't know if it was Christmas lights.
but it was the like in
This
New
is the
York.
strangest racism I've ever heard.
No, I'm just curious. Is like I want to know, is that a New York thing or is that like all Indian restaurants?
I don't know.
do that?
The Indian restaurant I went to was really dark. Like they had very little lighting, and it was like string lighting. It wasn't Christmas lights, but it was like rope lights.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I guess so.
You saying
was- yeah, it was
Indian
a
people are
Diwali.
allergic to sunlight?
Diwali is
Was it
what's
Diwali?
Diwali? I'm gonna look this up. What is Diwali?
Diwali is a harvest festival in Indian culture.
Uh,
All right.
Vaccinated?
No more
Oh,
ariga.
ni no
Was Malf here?
Gadio tato, I am a robot.
Rip.
Butter robot.
Butter waffle.
Ah, shit.
Can I get some butter oil?
Because he's a robot.
I am a Belgian robot.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're
Hello,
good
Robert.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, I'm back. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
now. Meow.
Yeah, dude.
I heard you guys talking about the robot stuff. Is it Diwali? No, I don't think so. Am I gone again?
It
Oh.
Diwali?
Show me the Wally.
That was like an At Midnight skit, I think.
Y'all, you didn't hear our Seinfeld episode.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
That was really
So
good.
I said, why do they call it coffee creamer? Can I put it in my tea?
Robinson.
Oh
yeah, sorry.
Seinfeld.
Oh, that
Wait,
was the bit where he's doing stand-up for a second, and then they go into the show after that, right?
Yeah, wait, no, give me the setup again.
So why do they call it coffee creamer? What if I put it in my tea?
More like coffee creamer.
solo.
Jabba, you'll get your money.
This bit's really easy for Rob because he just has
Yeah, I just get to do Jabba the Hutt voice.
Do the bass thing again,
we got
Austin.
the perfect crossover bit. George needs money, but the bank won't give him a loan because he doesn't have a job. And then
A
Kramer
Jabba.
goes, why don't you just go talk to Tortilla the hot dog? He'll loan you the money. He's a reasonable man. And then George, you know, he finds himself in debt to Tortilla the hot dog. Tortilla, you'll get your money.
Wala walko gabi go solo.
Well, I don't think we have to bring each other's mothers into it.
Guato. Yeah, no, that'd be good.
It's better than Mondays was.
No, you got to get Austin to do the bass part every time. That was so good.
Yeah, because he's never seen Seinfeld, so it's always different.
That's the only thing
Yeah.
I know from Seinfeld. Seen it like a million times.
I want to look up Jabba the Hutt quotes.
Oh, fuck.
Why did you go see a Tatooine warlord? Why didn't you just go to the bank, George?
Wait, I thought the joke was that we were in Seinfeld world, and Jabba the Hutt was like, we're not noticing that he's Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, no, Jabba the Hutt lives in New York City.
Yeah,
No, but it's
Manhattan.
Tortilla the Hut.
But it's not
Tortilla
like
the Hut
Sorry,
dog.
Tortilla the Hutt. who lives
Tortilla
in
the Hutt
Manhattan.
doesn't have a Star Wars universe to go back to.
Excuse
Right.
me, it's Tortilla the Hut Dog. Very different.
I forgot. Hey, Cat, I'm gonna turn you into a freaking hot dog.
The
if you
water
don't-
looks a lot nicer. I'd like to help you guys in this bit, but I don't know anything about Seinfeld.
Wanga solo.
Do you know anything about Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah.
I mean, Rob's pretty much got the whole thing.
Yeah,
there
he's
for
got
me.
it covered, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then Kramer's like,
3PO.
well, I'm sorry, George. He seemed like he had a good head on his shoulders. And then Jerry goes, he doesn't even have shoulders. Squid. Bam, 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 bam.
Someone has to say that he's gonna wrap him up in like a steak or something, and someone with a tortilla reference. I don't know.
He's gonna wrap him up in a
I
steak.
get it, yeah.
Or wrap a steak in him. I don't know. We'll find it.
Wrap
Why
a
are we
steak
wrapping the
in
steak?
him.
What's the
What is
When
this
do you-
steak
When
talk?
do you wrap a steak? I want to know this. This sounds awesome.
I think Austin's made up his own Seinfeld
You had
universe.
steak quesadillas?
Well, yeah, but you're not wrapping a steak around anything.
No, you're wrapping him around the steak.
What is all this steak talk?
That's a good one. That's also not
So I'm just gonna keep doing that. That's all I
Just
got.
like,
a pretty
you don't
good
even need a bass anymore. You just need Austin. The
There's
living
more
slap
instruments.
bass.
Like, they go,
Yeah, he makes
That's
the
Doug.
noises with his mouth. That's pretty good.
Day bow bow.
How did they put sand on this map?
Yeah, I love this map. This is my favorite one.
why don't you just make your own ISP if you're so pissed at yours?
That's a good point. Rob, you're doing the line
That's
from
a
Dallas
always
Advisor
sunny
to
right there.
Twilight.
I just saw the title card. The gang, makes
an
their own
ISP.
ISP.
You haven't even seen Always Sunny either. You can watch
I
that.
know, but I know the joke is like,
Ooh.
I've seen enough Reddit posts. With,
We can make our own It's Always Sunny episode.
Wait, did you
Hey,
just
here's
use
how
the
it goes.
Who Has
We
the
are always
Situation?
sunny.
Yeah,
But
we are.
Dennis
actually.
goes, the first rule of our ISP, everybody gets free porn. And then Mac's like, oh, hell yeah, free porn for everybody. And free martial arts lessons. And then Charlie goes like, something random, yeah, and everybody gets free spaghetti. And they go, we'll put that in the maybe column, Charlie. And D comes in,
No,
what are you morons doing?
free spaghetti, Charlie? Like, how could we possibly... We're an internet company. What are you gonna
Well, they got the pipes that send the internet. You just put noodles in your bed, and they have a
What kind
sauce
of internet are you
dispenser.
talking about? They have pipes on the internet. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Charlie?
I'm just saying, man, I've seen some stuff.
And Frank walks in and just says, I think I just killed a man. He pulls his revolver out and
Whatever,
puts it on
Frank,
the
we got a business idea right now.
And then Dee comes in, and she's like, hey guys, what are you doing? And then Frank's like, shut up, bird. And then they all laugh.
Yeah.
And then we all laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give you a loan, George. Frank, I told you I don't want your money. I'm already on the hook for the tea of the hut. For 15 million simoleons.
Chad, you wonder why that was too real for Always Sunny? Because our arguments are exactly the same as Always Sunny arguments.
I've also watched like 100 hours of that show, and like we do actually take up a lot of the roles of those characters at times.
Too, yeah.
So who's Charlie?
Josh.
Yeah.
Someone on Reddit said I was Charlie, and a couple of
No.
people agreed. I would happily take the role, but yeah, I don't.
I think a few of us vacillate between several characters.
That's true.
Oh, they put a lip there.
Yeah.
Did they? You know what? I'm gonna start streaming the NLSS Circle Jerk. Is what I'm gonna do right now.
I think I'm D, honestly.
Yeah. Actually, the Reddit thread said that you were D, and that you had already confirmed that you were D.
Wait, is Rob Frank?
I could be Frank.
You're like
It-
sort of
it
Frank,
makes
sort of
sense.
Dennis.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
I
enough
see it.
about Dennis. Who's he?
He's like a creepy, like,
Narcissist.
yeah, creepy narcissist.
He's like a
Who's the other guy?
sociopath. He's just like
Yeah.
very intelligent but very self-obsessed.
Mm.
Yo, Dan is Dennis.
Dan is like Mac, actually. Dan would be Mac, I think. Oh God, that's tough.
Who have we
That's all
broken
tough.
down enough to be Rickety Cricket? I don't know.
That's a good question. Who are the McPoyles? That's what I want to know. Who's our group's McPoyles?
That's like whenever we have like a sponsored thing that requires us to collaborate with people who aren't in the crew. We're McPoyles to each other. Like you make one of those, Miwani Wanga jokes, and then someone else goes like, "Yeah." And you're like, oh.
Mathis is Cricket.
Oh,
You know what? You're right. He totally is. Well, if you guys want to do,
See,
you guys want to
I was
do
gonna
this
ask
tournament
for cricket
stage
now,
now?
but
Whatever. Come on. You got 50
I'm just
bucks?
gonna use Mathis to make me know who Cricket is now.
Yeah, I
No,
think,
that's it.
I
That's
think you're
perfect.
right. It's probably Mathis.
No, Mathis Cricket for sure. Who's the guy that they drive to cocaine abuse and hookers?
That's Cricket.
Bill
isn't it?
Yeah.
No, Bill Ponderosa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't it? We're taking in like some ancillary characters here. We don't have a wide enough.
Who's waitress?
I think Kate is the waitress.
Oh.
Because, like,
That was-
she is a normal person amidst a sea of absurdity.
She loses some normalcy, though.
Oh, that's
in-
yeah. I stopped watching in season 14. Things are still normal.
Well, no, I
wish it
mean,
was
like,
season 14.
even in season, like, 2 or 3, she's, like, banging Frank and stuff and
Oh, yeah, I
doing
forgot.
drugs, so, like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
yeah. Okay, so here's one of the comments about it. So earlier today, I was sharing the "I ate a piece of chicken from last night that made me sick" line from the NLSS with a friend, and I described Rob as the Charlie Kelly of the NLSS,
Okay, sure, yeah.
which is a fitting
It's a
reason.
It's a mark of honor.
Yeah,
Charlie's probably the most likable character on the show, I think.
yeah,
Well,
the biggest
just-
moron.
yeah, he's like deficient, right?
No, but
Yeah,
he's got like
he's
he's got
illiterate.
like a kind heart, even though he's a little weird.
Yeah, to a
guess.
degree.
I don't think too many of the others have a kind heart. Is the thing.
He's still evil. Like remember that one
Chaotic neutral.
Well, I don't know, because there was that one episode where he makes a rich lady, fall in love with him to, get the waitress to like him, and then he's just like, yeah, fuck off, I don't care about you. At the end, she just starts crying at the ball. Or
I
whatever.
kind of forgot about that. Yeah. All right. Well, never mind.
He's
That.
also pretty